What you're about to listen to is part of the Podgods Network. If you go to podgodsnetwork.com, you'll find other great shows there too. If you have a problem with this or any other show, please write it in an email. And go fuck yourself. Have a nice day!
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
But more of the R-rated film that most other people do. There's some salty language in it and shit like that.
We work very well together, okay?
But gruesome doosome!
Gruesome doosome!
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
These guys are 11.
I'm here for the gangbang.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Inconceivable!
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Set no substitutes.
Welcome, everybody, to Salty Language, episode 150.
I can't believe we made it this far.
Me either.
It's crazy.
In a row.
In a row.
We've skipped no weeks.
Suckers. We need victory music there.
You're right. Damn it. You're right. You know what that means, though?
Huh.
If we've done that in a row, we're, 6 weeks away from 3 years?
Wow.
From when we recorded it.
Right.
Yeah, because we didn't put the show up for a couple months after we recorded it.
Spooky.
Something like that. Is my math right? 150, 240? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Brian.
I'm Tony.
That's what the name tags
Your
say.
humble hosts.
Hosts. I don't know about humble.
Okay, you got that right.
Yeah. Not after the narcissism test. I at least can't claim to be humble.
That's true.
You can, because we haven't retested.
That's true. Also true. I refuse to retest.
That's a smart move.
Yes.
Took the test, retired.
Yes.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Put my number up in the rafter.
Woo! Now, the only things that are getting put up in the rafters after, recently were a couple of shirts from the weekend.
Fair enough.
But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. So yeah, wow.
Teaser.
150.
Nice. That's a shitload of episodes.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
That's
It's definitely a day or two of listening.
That's true.
It's way more than that.
Way more than that.
Because a lot of them are 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah.
Even if the average is an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a lot of listening.
That's a lot of listening.
Yep.
So if this is your first episode, you best go back and catch up.
Yeah. By the time you're 90, you'll be caught back up with us.
For sure.
It's
Which is fine.
We'll wait for you.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, all right.
I can't be dragged down by dead weight of new listeners.
Ouch.
I mean, I love you guys.
Thanks for listening.
Love you, love the show.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to say to us.
So the 10 of you that have stuck around, thanks.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So it's Thursday.
Yep, again.
Again.
Again. For the fourth week in a row?
I think
Fifth
so.
week? Something like that, yeah.
It's kind of like a trend or something.
I don't like it.
It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, wild stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid Thursdays.
It is.
The biggest tease of the week.
Also true.
You start feeling good about the weekend, but you're like, fuck, I still got one more day of work. Well, you do. I don't. But, yeah.
Although, what's funny is I haven't worked a full week of work in it's going to be a month now because I took next Friday off.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Give me some long weekends. Son.
Yeah. It's a good call.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Full work weeks are for chumps.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. I agree.
Yeah.
I'd rather work 4 10s all day, every week.
Yeah.
Than 5 10s is what I work now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Damn it.
Oh, man. I did that at Family Video for a little while. I was doing 12 to 12s.
Right.
And,
that sucks.
Yeah. Gives you a night. I mean, I got 3-day weekends out of it.
For sure.
But, at least one of those days, you're just like, I'm destroyed. Like, I'm just beat.
Yeah.
Pretty much sleep all day. It's like, I almost might as well just not kill myself 4 days.
Right.
But, Then the other 2, woo!
Party time?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
Except, be my luck. I'd have to open when I did go back, you know, or you know, they'd be like, "Oh, your 12 to 12s are over. Now it's time for you to open." Like, no,
but no, I don't want to open. I'm hungover.
No. Yeah.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what do you got for us?
Well, I watched a lot of movies for some reason this week. Well, a lot being like 3.
That's a lot more than I've watched.
But that's a lot for me generally.
Right. That's a lot more than I've watched this week, as I've watched 0.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, close.
That's by my math, 3 more.
Right. I almost caught you.
Right.
But then I gave up. I almost watched a movie, but I didn't end up watching it.
Fair enough. So. What did you almost watch? Just because I'm curious.
Man of Steel.
Oh.
I borrowed it from my brother, 2 months ago, and I still haven't watched it.
Oh, man.
It's just sitting right there.
Your late fees are going to be redonk.
True.
I can't believe I just said redonk.
I can.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I watched R.I.P.D., the Rest in Peace Department.
Right.
Not bad.
That's, was that Ryan Reynolds and the dude, right?
Bridges, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't remember his name. The dude worked.
The dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. It wasn't horrible.
Well, that's always a plus.
You know?
Yeah.
So I watched that. I watched Machete Kills, which was phenomenal.
I haven't watched the first one.
Neither have I, and now all I want to do is watch
okay.
I've never seen the first one. It was on Netflix, and I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, because the first one's not.
Yeah. Like, I'm still recovering from booze. Fuck it.
Machete.
Machete. And all I want to do is watch the first one out, and I hope they make the third one, which is Machete Kills in Space.
How could they not make that? If I don't see that on Kickstarter, I'm going to be very disappointed.
It looks phenomenal.
I would pledge a whole $1 to that.
Right.
Maybe 2.
So, I don't know, Machete, you need to watch this movie.
Yeah.
But you got to keep in mind, it's fucking retarded.
Well, duh. Okay. I saw the previews for it. It looked ridiculous.
I mean,
because when I saw the previews for it, I was like, I really want to see this. The only person who's going to go with me is Tony. Nobody else is going to want to see this.
I would we should have seen it in the theater.
All right. Well, if they make the next
dressed
one.
as Machete.
Yeah. Well, obviously, since we always are dressed as Machete.
I mean, I found out a couple things for that movie. Mm-hmm. One, I found out that Machete happens.
All right. That needs to be a shirt.
I agree. If you have a grapple gun, you need to kill lots of guys, shoot it at a helicopter rotor blade, and spin a circle holding out your machete.
That's smart.
Decapitates everybody.
That's smart, yeah.
Dude, the movie's great. You need to watch this movie.
You need to watch this. It's in my queue, so...
It's a must-watch. Yeah.
Yeah, when I put it in there, and I was like, damn it, I haven't seen the first one, though. And it's like, I'm not sure I'm going to need to.
No.
You know?
There's some, tie-ins.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this character must be from the first movie, because they're like, oh, it's about time you got here, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess something happened in the previous movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's totally worth watching, though.
Fair enough.
But then the third movie I watched, I was kind of like, on, but I ended up really enjoying, was Pain and Gain.
Oh, with The Rock and Marky Mark?
The Rock and Marky Mark and some black guy. I don't know who his name.
You should have just stopped where I did. I couldn't remember the other guy's name, so
fair enough.
You should just stopped where I did. Then it's not racist.
I don't think it was that racist.
Yeah, it was kind of racist.
Okay, fine.
Some black guy.
I don't know his name.
It wasn't some other guy. It was some black guy.
I'm just being specific.
So Denzel.
Yes.
All right.
It might have been him if you just...
I don't think it was Denzel.
Not quite shredded.
That's how we would be racist.
Yeah, that would be super... I was like, it was Morgan Freeman. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. Hilarious. That was actually really good.
Yeah.
I was surprised. It had some good laughs in it, and I don't know. I was shocked.
Right. Plus, they were all swole up for the movie.
Well, swole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were mad gains.
And then the scary part is while you're watching the movie is it's all based on reality.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest part about it, because there's some fucked up shit that happens in that movie.
I have no idea what it's even about. I have no clue.
It's basically about this bodybuilder, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he just wants to have what rich people have. He's tired of being poor.
All right.
And he gets a couple other of his bodybuilder buddies, and they kidnap a guy and get him to sign over all his shit.
Ah, okay.
And then they need to do it again. And things go awry.
Well, they will. Yeah.
But like I said, I watched, it's kind of long, it's like a 2-hour movie, 2 hours plus.
Wow.
But I was like, I'm hungover, so I might as well watch this.
Yeah.
And I think I was trying to work out at the time, which I didn't really do so well.
Yeah, I imagine.
And I don't know. I watched it again last night because I found out Jeannie, she's like, I wanted to watch that too. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that.
Well,
So I actually sat down and watched it because I was kind of all over the place the first
Right.
time I did. But I don't know. It's entertaining.
You're like, sorry, I would prefer to watch movies about bodybuilders by myself.
Yeah, jeez. Pantsless. Duh.
Now you watch everything?
Well, yeah.
Mary-Kate and Ashley in London.
Duh.
Pantsless.
Pantsless. Duh.
Like, I can't get arrested this way.
Yeah, I can because I do it in the front yard.
I was going to say until sex cops bust your door down.
It's a projector on my garage.
Yes. Wait. Is it a projector of the movie or you pantsless?
Either way. It's double. It's very meta.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking train wreck.
That would
You're
be.
sitting out there, you have like a little, like on your laptop, you're watching the movie, the cops come because on the side of the you just beating
Just a
off.
projection.
Dirty halo hanging everywhere.
Like what? I figure I'll put on a show for the neighbors.
Yeah. They're like, we weren't going to say anything, but seriously, wash
Like-
your ass.
Like, really, dude? Really?
If you're going to be on a giant screen, wash your ass. I mean,
Words to live by.
right?
It's true.
The last words my grandpappy told me.
Yes. Grandson, come over here.
Even closer.
Always remember, wash your ass.
No, if you're going to be on a big screen.
Oh, right.
Wash
if
your
you're going
ass.
to be on a big screen, wash your ass. Because he dies.
Right, of course.
Yeah. Grandpa? Ass. Then he dies.
Right. With his last breath. Ass.
Yes.
That'd be a great story, actually.
That would be.
I would, yeah. I don't, yeah, my grandfathers were dead before I was born, but
Oh,
still.
shit. How did I not think about this till right now?
I don't know.
Not that we want to give away any spoilers. But did you watch the latest episode of Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Oh, shit. That's all I
Yes.
can say.
That was some crazy shit.
That was some crazy shit.
Spoilers! No.
Spoiler alerts! Crazy shit happened.
Uh-huh. Especially how that one dude died.
Oh, yeah, the one guy?
Yeah.
Like every episode?
Yeah, that's why it's not really a spoiler. Somebody dies every episode.
For sure.
I mean, at least this season.
Pretty sure you're right.
And I don't mean just like person.
Yeah.
You know, there's generally,
Multiple
anyway,
deaths.
Enough of that. I don't want to give anything away.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. And I'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
I thought I had something else I wanted to
You
bring
probably
up.
do.
How about you? You got anything festive in the past couple days?
Festive. You know me. Is there ever anything festive?
Yeah, sometimes.
I was in Kroger today.
K. Rogers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the K-Raj. Yeah. And they have, I don't know what it is. They have this, like, all the employees are wearing shirts that say Taste of Mexico now. And they've got, like, sections in the store. Like, one's got, like, avocados and various
Would it
shit.
be appropriate to lick the Mexican employees?
There was one. I thought about it.
All right.
But he didn't look like he would have enjoyed it.
Never know till you try.
Yeah, true. Maybe if I had sauntered up there with my swarthy Latin charm, he would have,
Well, it didn't help. You're dressed like Pancho, whatever, Vito, or whatever.
Pancho Villa, yeah.
Yes.
Whoa. Maybe.
Hola. Like, really, dude?
Like, no.
Me amo Pancho.
Yeah, there was this other section where it looks like they just grabbed a bunch of stuff from the ethnic aisle.
Ethnic
it
aisle.
doesn't. It says Mexican now. It doesn't say ethnic anymore. But
I loved it when it said
yeah,
ethnic.
yeah,
Yeah.
dicks.
They should have just said non-white aisle.
Yeah, right.
Like, really?
Because like this section had like Coke in a glass bottle and various other stuff from a bunch of Goya products.
Exactly.
And I'm not exaggerating. This is really what was
Those
on it.
weird Jesus candles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're going to bring weird Jesus candles, they need to do those ones I saw online that were, what's his name? Well, Jesus from Big Lebowski.
Oh, right.
It was those candles, but it had Jesus on them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was just walking around and I'm just like, what is this supposed to be? I don't understand. Cause
Is there some sort of significance? To...
I don't know. Like, I don't think this is, because I thought Hispanic History Month is March, I think, isn't it? Because I think it was the month after.
I don't know.
Well, of course you don't. Racist. No. I think it's the month after Black History Month. But
Let's see here. Hispanic Pride Month. September 15th, October 15th.
what? So my birthday falls in it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm sorry. C.
Right. And clearly this isn't a Cinco de Mayo type of
Clearly.
thing, as most Americans will celebrate.
Mexican holidays.
So I don't know why all of a sudden Kroger decided, hey, let's celebrate Mexican ingredients, other than they were probably like, hey, we can't get these things in America right now. They're out of season.
What day was this?
It was today I was there, but it's
today.
like their push right now. It's not just like a one-day thing. It's probably like a week-long displays and such. Nothing?
Not really.
All right.
That's pretty weird.
I know. It was just kind of struck me as odd because I don't remember them ever doing that with any, I don't remember there being like, Italian, Taste of Italy or anything like that.
Well, maybe they're doing it this year.
Maybe.
Hey, come and get a meatball.
I'll tell you which one I'm going to skip is Taste of Greece. Because it's all anal and olive oil.
All anal and olive oil. And then hair.
Yeah. Oh.
Just a bunch of shirtless, strapping Greek Kroger employees.
Obviously.
Yes.
They just bring them in. Yeah.
Import them.
Of course.
Yes.
Stavros.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a Kroger. Oh, you know what? That's what I should do.
Type in Kroger Taste of Mexico.
Taste of Mexico, exactly.
Yeah. Easy for you to say.
Yeah, no shit.
Taste of Mexico.
Whoa. First thing. You have to finish. Kroger's invites customers to savor the authentic flavors of, as it loads,
Mexico.
More than 2,000 stores host the Epicurean Savor World Flavor event. All right.
What's that? Chips and salsa?
Yes.
I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just, how many companies just have no idea what they're doing.
It's from a website, savorworldflavor.com.
Wow.
Ooh, hot churros daily at 4 p.m. for 99 cents.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Damn it, I missed those today. I would have bought churros.
Churros are the shit, son.
Yeah. I would have gladly bought churros. I don't even care if they are shitty store ones.
Oh, see, I thought it's a Kroger website. What the fuck are they doing?
I don't know.
All right,
Let's quit
I've
talking.
seen enough Krogers.
All right, moving on.
Piss off!
Yeah.
Have you ever had that urge?
Yes.
I can't remember what they call it. What's the bad voice in your head called?
That's all I hear.
You know what I'm talking about? The one you're like, I should do this, but you don't. It's got a name.
Yeah, I don't know what I know what you're talking about,
Okay.
but I don't know.
Because I had that today. I
Oh,
was like,
really?
Yeah, but no shit. I have it every day. I was like 3 or 4 steps
I am
up.
evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
I'm up on this little, like concrete landing 3 or 4 steps up downtown.
Yeah.
And this guy walks by. And he's just on his big fucking big note phone.
Right.
With his headphones in, oblivious to everything around him. And I just wanted to sidekick him in the head as he went by.
I was thinking Macho Man elbow drop, but all right.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I like it.
I can't remember what the dead
Wait, sidekick or stepping sidekick?
Like a jumping sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would have leaped off the thing at him.
And probably missed horribly.
Probably.
Because you timed it wrong. You didn't
Yes.
take into account that he's still moving.
Yes, I didn't lead the target.
Yeah.
Just was
jump
a
right
whiff behind his hair.
Yeah. Like, huh?
What is it? What?
He doesn't even look.
No, because it's completely oblivious.
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you land awkwardly, shatter your coccyx.
Roll my ankle right into traffic.
Yeah. Get ran over by like 6 cars.
Of course.
But
Dead.
you're fine.
Dead thanks to my stupid evil voice. That's the devil reaping his reward.
I was meaning your ankle got ran over.
Oh.
If you died from that, I mean, damn, that's some blood loss.
I do a lot of ankle work, so there's lots of vessels in there.
There must be.
Yeah. Nothing but calf raises.
That makes sense. We all have to have our specialty.
Yeah,
Mine's the
exactly.
squat rack. Yours is the,
Bro science guys are all about the curls. I'm all about the calf raises.
Right.
They don't believe in leg day. That's all I believe in.
Well, naturally, you have great gams.
True. Exactly.
Some stems.
Hell yeah.
Some nice sticks. Sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's the only thing I got. I don't even have any real good, people observations, because since we've gotten back, I've pretty much gone nowhere.
That's fair.
Because, it was just kind of nice to have a place without 12 other men.
Yeah. That's also fair.
Invading your space and snoring.
Yeah, oh boy.
But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Actually, we probably should just get to that.
I was like,
I don't really have
that's all I got, son.
I don't really have much either.
So gather around, childrens, and we'll tell you a story.
All right.
I guess, I don't know. I just like saying gather around, childrens, because, from Homie the Clown.
Was that Chef, too? Come here, children.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Homie used to say gather around, childrens.
Yes.
Before he told them a story about the man.
The man. All right, well, let's get into this. Over the weekend, we had a nice extended, not really extended, Yeah, kinda. Half day Friday, Saturday, half day Sunday deal. Out on a festive little island known as Put-in Bay.
Festive.
Nestled in the middle of Lake Erie.
Nestled into the bosom of Lake
Yes,
Erie.
into the bosom. The sweet, delicious bosom.
Right.
Where it's basically, it's got a bunch of wineries, and it's just basically a place to go drink.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
It really is. I mean, it's just pretty much bars on the street, like where we were at.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's
I
water.
hear there's other stuff to do there, but I'm not aware of it.
Why?
It's true. You know.
Yeah.
I called it the Key West of the North.
Yeah, that might
It's
work.
not as impressive as Key West.
No.
But it's kind of close.
Yeah, there's probably less shenanigans going on.
Probably. Because there's way less bars. Way less. Anywho.
And the crowd probably slants a little older here than Key West.
Yeah.
I guess depending on when you go.
Yeah, that's
maybe and
very
stuff.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Way more nude down there, too. Nude.
Fair enough.
So I guess, I don't know, how do you want to cover this?
I don't know.
We want to talk about when we showed up here, I got one for you. We show up at Keith. He's one of the guys that was going to his house, our meeting point.
Yes.
And it was just Soundboard T and I.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I knock on the front door, nothing. But we could hear people talking, so I'm like, all right, must be around back. Knock on the side door, and some sort of fucking horse answers the door.
Right, Marmaduke.
Marmaduke,
Yeah.
he's got a Great Dane, a gigantic Great Dane.
Yeah.
And they just go, come on in, he doesn't bite. The
Like-
dog's like up to my chest.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure I want to trust you.
Exactly.
It's a monster.
And then it's unsettling as I'm sitting there and the dog's beak is in my face.
Yeah.
Sniffing. It looks like one of the wolves from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then shortly after that, because Keith wasn't even home.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Keith and Chris walk in. Keith is like, whoa, people in my house. And then Chris walks in. He's like, whoa, somebody warned me there's a 6-foot black guy in here. And that's how we started the weekend.
Phenomenal.
Yes. That's how I knew everything was going to be all right.
Yep.
So we all had a good laugh and cracked open the beverage of choice for the weekend, a Busch Light.
It was. Yeah, our weekend of debauchery was brought to you by Busch Light.
Boy, was it, Brian. Boy, was it.
But we'll get to that.
But we'll get to that.
You used to tell the story about the TV.
Yeah, we're also, well, actually,
because I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately / unfortunately.
we're going to be naming names, probably. They're just going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go through and explain everybody.
I will.
Okay.
No, I won't.
It
Listen to the director's commentary.
Perfect. We'll release that track later.
Yes,
But I'm
later.
pretty sure it was just T and I sitting in there, and for some reason, fucking fishing was on.
Yeah.
So we're watching guys catch bass and shit.
Yeah.
No. It was T was gone. I think it was just Don and I, because Don showed up, and T left with Puff to go to the bank.
Oh, okay. I didn't know T left
Yeah.
also, because me and Show left.
Well, because, you know...
Yeah. For the same reason, go to the bank.
Yeah.
Which is dumb, because we all should have probably just went in one vehicle.
Well, I picked T up, and I'm like, dude, you need to go in there before we get there, because I got there a little early. He's like, nah, I'm good. Then, hey, when do you go bank? Oh, I do. It's like, damn it, T.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it. I mentioned it to Show, like, the night before. I was like, hey, I got to go to the bank before we hit there tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
But so, you know, it's Don and I, we're having some shandies now, because he brought shandy.
Yeah, which were much better than...
And I noticed out of the corner of my eye, the screen's changing. You know, it's just kind of peripheral. It's like it's not an old guy with a Muppet hairdo catching fish anymore.
Right.
You know? I look over, and it's someone blowing a she-male. Mm-hmm. I'm like, huh.
You're like, all right, business is picking up,
like,
right?
Finally, ESPN got it straight. No one wants to watch this fishing bullshit.
Is this on the Deuce?
And then Keith comes walking. I was like, oh, whoa, man, what the fuck you guys watching? Little did I know he's got whole home share on his phone. So he's just in the shitter sharing videos from his phone.
That is fantastic.
The worst was 3 Girls, No Cup.
Ooh.
Then I also had T puking.
Well, sure, he's very OCD.
Yeah,
You know,
it
he's
was-
like, damn it, use a cup and a
Dude,
saucer.
it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a pretty cast iron stomach,
True.
so I was just laughing.
I'm
but
pretty glad I missed that.
Yeah, it was, I mean, if you've seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup, just,
Yeah,
it's
fair
pretty
enough.
damn, it was just girls baby birding each other.
Nice.
Basically. Or if you've seen the baby bird video, look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious.
Salty Language does not recommend that you actually look this up.
I do. As a member of Salty Language.
Our lawyers don't, though.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a chimp with a suit on.
the best lawyer available.
It's true.
Well, for our price bracket.
Also true.
He's pretty awful. He gets charged with contempt all the time because he just throws shit at the judge. We've never won a case.
Beats off behind his little table into his briefcase.
I don't even know why we still have him.
It's all the reason he has a briefcase, just to catch chimp loads.
Or that's just where he keeps them for the next case.
Yes.
Opens his case. Wing.
Oh, good God.
Just all over the jury. Oh, man, they look like a tray of cinnamon rolls.
Yes, they do. Oh, good God.
That's disgusting.
What hilarious.
Yeah. All right, so anyway, back to the...
Well, I think then everyone showed up. We collected all the cash for the thing, which, ended up going into a nice surprise for Jeremy later.
Right.
But we'll get to that.
Right. Nice. That was funny, though.
You know what? We made our way east.
Well, when we stuffed Puff's truck, it was so funny how many bags went in there.
Yes.
And then when we found out that, how many of those bags contained some sort of
booze.
alcohol. Yeah.
Almost all of them, it seemed like.
My. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that most of us packed pretty minimally.
Yeah.
For everything, not booze.
Some of the dudes even changed clothes.
I know. That was fantastic.
I had to, because I always felt like shit.
Yeah, me too.
I got to get all these greasy clothes.
Yeah, I at least have to change clothes. Yeah, because.
Yeah, exactly.
The shower was a whole nother thing. I was waiting for shenanigans to happen to somebody. Like, I was waiting for someone to be in the shower and somebody just fucking bum rush them or something, And really, that only happened, there was only one time that I'm aware of that anyone was even in the bathroom, that anyone did anything.
Right.
Was it Socks was in the bathroom and someone opened the door and was fucking talking to him while he was taking a shit. He's like, close the fucking door.
Like, do you mind?
Yeah.
Well, drunk will do that.
True.
Yeah.
True. Oh, man.
So we arrive. Oh, wait. Well, I guess we get to the ferry. How'd the ferry goat ride go for you?
No, it wasn't bad except for the stairs because, shitty knee.
Right.
I found across the weekend that going upstairs is not as bad for me as going downstairs.
You would think of gravity on your side.
You would think.
Yeah.
But the worst thing for me to deal with the whole weekend was that decline when we were leaving.
I've got a great idea for you.
Tuck and roll.
Always carry a sheet of cardboard. Go down like a sled.
Right?
Yes.
Well, Socks offered to shove me down the hill. And I was like, the problem is I don't think I could really roll that far. I think I'd only roll a certain amount of space, and then it's just he'd have to kick me again.
You'd have to roll like an action fucking stunt man. How they do it, like the weird flippy roll.
Right, and I'm pretty sure that would not be pleasant to do. So
I thought you had proper training.
I do.
For weird downhill flippy rolls.
No. Oh. Oddly enough, no. It's the one area of being a stuntman I haven't completed yet.
Huh, crazy.
Yeah. I didn't have any cardboard for most of it, so yeah. You have to do the cardboard slide first.
It's true.
They're like, safety first and all that bullshit. So.
Wait, I got a better idea. Instead of having cardboard, you get some really thick shower curtain.
Yes.
And wear it like a cape. And then you can just hold the ends of it and slide down.
Oh, I thought you're meaning like I should fly. I'm like, I don't think that's going to work, man.
I don't know. It worked in Super Mario World.
It's true, it did.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd work for me, though. You've seen me try to fly things.
Never know until you try.
You've seen me try to fly things.
That's also true.
They don't go well.
Have you tried a raccoon tail?
I haven't.
See?
Wait. We're not talking about like anal plug raccoon tail here, are we?
Whatever you're into.
I'm sure you can find one on Salty or Amazon.com.
Through the Salty Language portal.
Naturally. The warp even.
The warp. Perfect. Just put a little warp pipe up there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's kind of jacking Jared and company,
true.
So I can't
Good
do
call.
that.
Good call.
Yeah. I can just put a portal up there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like I said, that decline was wicked for me, though. Like, because you can't...
Wicked awesome?
No, wicked hard. It was really tough because I can't... you get your momentum kind of going. You can't really slow down. It's
plus that head.
Well, right? Not to mention the rest of this. I can't shift the weight like I'd like to on my knee because it's all kind of pushing forward.
They're pretty steep stairs.
Yeah.
And narrow
No, not the stairs, just that hill.
Oh, the hill down?
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah.
got you.
The stairs weren't so bad because I was kind of sort of, like, as I would go down a step, I'd just grab the rails and kind of, almost jump down.
All right, I have another solution then for hills.
Okay.
All right.
Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll or adult Heelys.
I don't know if I like this idea.
It's a great idea.
I have a better idea.
Huh.
That's where, like, me and Tate talked about getting the adult big wheels forever ago. That's what I need.
That's true.
Yeah, probably
you
not.
You can go down the hill and do a sweet flip.
Dude, that hill's so steep, you'd probably wreck that
Sweet flip.
Sweet flip, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We'll have to put a couple ramps on the way down. You know, like in some of the racing games, there'll be a ramp.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, not at the very bottom. It'll be like one here, and then there's another one later. You know.
Right.
We'll just stagger the ramps out. That way I can do sweet flips all the way down.
I like this idea.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah. I'll be fucking doing Supermans and... Nah, probably not. I'll probably fall off the thing and hurt myself. Be laying there like Peter Griffin with the, you know... like 10 minutes. Or longer. Anyway. So, yeah, the ferry was pretty uneventful.
Ferry was uneventful.
Yeah.
Drinking on it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Except when the pack of cougars attacked you.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah, as soon as I fucking sit down,
Slow down, blocking it out.
God damn, man. I no more sat down, and they were all like, will you take a picture of us?
I looked over, and I saw you with their camera, and they're all like... And I think it was either Don or T. I just tapped them like, it's already begun.
Yeah. I'm not even on the fucking island. Oh, I know, right? And the thing, it was funny, too, because I took the first picture, and it looked really good. Well,
within reason.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So, and then they were like, take another one. I'm like, all right. The funny part is, there's one person that's going to be unhappy with the picture, and there was a woman kind of standing, they were all like lined up, you know, in a nice even line, and then there's like one woman behind him that almost looks like she's photobombing them.
Right.
But she moved both times, and her head's probably partially blocked. So, whatever.
So she gets for being old and dumb. They should have been like, all right, ladies, it's time for a sexy one and do a selfie.
Yeah. That would have been great. You know what? I heard those women talking and laughing, they would have probably thought it was funny.
Probably.
If I did that.
Or just throw the camera in the water.
Yeah.
We must burn this evidence. This grouping of creatures.
See, I had to be careful, though, because I couldn't say too much to him because I didn't want to get it mobbed.
That's true.
Because, you know, I can maybe keep one or two cougars off, but there was like 7 of them.
There was a bunch of them.
I mean, and you guys aren't going to fucking help me.
I don't know.
Team might have because, you know, getting some action.
Were the guys from across the street on the boat?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to that. Oh, shit. So aside from that, the ride over was pretty uneventful.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think, but we'll get to that. Might be a good name for a show.
Yeah, I've been thinking that too. It's already been said.
Yes.
Oh, shit. If you're listening to the show, rewind it now. Start it from the beginning, and anytime we say, but we'll get to that, drink.
I agree.
That's the drinking game for this week.
And then when you hit the part where Brian says rewind it again.
Oh.
Because you're drunk. You dumb fucks.
And then when you get to this part where we tell you to rewind it again, rewind it again.
Rewind it again.
Yep.
And buy, like, all your stuffs off of Amazon through the Salty Language portal.
This is like the Inception episode of Salty Language.
How many layers deep are we? Where's my top?
I was just thinking we need waiters because of the layers in here.
Oh, that kind of layer. So, finally get to the island. Mm-hmm. Our taxi was supposed to be there. Jimmy.
The rock and roll... I forgot what you were calling
Jimmy the rock and roll cabbie.
Okay, the rock and roll cabbie. I couldn't remember.
And he was not there. Talk about Jimmy. Because I got to pull... No, I'm not going to pull up the song. Fuck it.
All right, fair enough.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Jimmy finally shows up after, 10 minutes I was standing around bullshitting and breaking balls.
Right.
Like we do.
Because there's taxis running all over the island they're basically just vans.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them.
Passenger vans.
Yeah. And we all cram into this thing because they're a little narrow.
Yeah. They get as many people in there as they can.
Oh, for sure. And so we get into this thing, and, after, Jimmy saying hi to us and sorry and all this whatnot, we all sit down, and next thing you know, he leans...
Hold on. Mind you, Jimmy's got shoulder-length long hair, and he's rocking a visor.
Well, of course.
Yes. Okay.
So he leans forward, and, I hear Bon Jovi, and then he cranks it.
He cranked it at the moment of the song.
Yes.
Which is,
was it Dead or Alive, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's when he cranked it.
Yeah.
We're all like, really?
Because I'm sitting in almost the back, and I don't know if he heard me or not. I mean, he kind of looked up in the mirror when I said it, when I was like, crank that Bon Jovi. So, yeah.
Jimmy the Rock and Roll Cabbie. Well, anyway, he takes us to our little cabin. We rendezvous with Puff and whoever else rode with him. Yes.
Yeah.
Proceed to unload the truck, and it was a mad dash for people to claim beds.
Yeah, apparently, because I didn't even know that was going on. And I walk in, and I'm like, oh, all the beds have been claimed. Sweet.
You had a sweet chair.
I did, actually. That was a really comfortable chair, especially since I wasn't doing any sleeping anyway.
Perfect.
But we'll get to that.
We also had, which is probably the biggest mistake of the weekend, but the most fun mistake, 4 golf carts.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. I was surprised by that. I figured we'd have a couple.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the goal was basically for all of us to, be transported.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured that, with that we'd have like 2, but I didn't know, again, like Jeremy said the last day, knowing how fucking often those taxis run, there's no reason to rent fuller golf carts.
No.
Maybe have 1 or 2
Not
just
unless you're doing
case.
shenanigans like we did.
But we'll get to that.
Yes.
We're going to forget all this stuff.
We certainly will. They'd be like, after an episode, like, they never got to that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
We start getting emails, which we won't. But.
I'll say, if we haven't got to that, hit us up on our Twitter or our Facebook.
Right. Maybe we'll answer.
Salty_language or salty language.
I'm just going to respond with, but we'll get to that.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the golf carts is probably a big mistake. Considering day one, and day one was a half a day. We weren't that drunk.
Right, we got
yet.
there. When did we get there? About 5?
4 or 5.
4 or 5,
like
okay,
that.
Yeah.
So day one with the golf carts, someone hit a tree.
Yep.
Fucked the golf cart up pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And someone ran over a lamppost.
Yep.
And took it out completely.
Yeah.
Thank God it's got rocks around it so you can stand it back
Seriously,
up.
yeah. Oh, man.
So,
what a mess that was.
But goddamn, they were fun to run around in.
They were, yeah.
You know?
Even if I tried to just split my head open on one of them. Dude, did I tell you? I had a mark. That was,
yes.
I don't know if you saw it or not.
Yeah, I did.
Holy shit.
I forgot all about that.
Oh, it was brutal.
Brian climbs into the golf cart. It sounded like someone threw a fucking rock at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This fucking dome crashes against the head, the top of it.
Yeah, God. That was on the run to the general store where I also destroyed my knee on that railing.
The beginning run.
As we're coming out, I didn't realize there's this railing that's like knee high, basically, slightly above that, and I just go to turn the corner mad quick and bang, wang my knee off the end of the thing. And of course, it's the shitty knee.
Of course.
Good times.
All the booze we had at the very beginning.
Yeah.
We had at least 100 to 110 cans of Busch.
Yeah.
We had the 6 or 7 pints of Fat Tire I brought.
Right.
The Shandy Don brought.
Yep.
And T's fucking liquor cabinet.
Right, which included giant bottles of... I'm going to go with what I can remember.
Okay.
Here. There was a giant bottle of 1800.
Yes.
A giant bottle of Devil's Cut.
Yes.
Giant bottle of Gentleman Jack.
Yes.
What am I forgetting?
Gigantic bottle of Jaeger.
Yes. There was a bottle of the Spiced Jaeger.
Regular bottle of Jaeger Spice.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else did
I brought a giant bottle of vodka. I think I'm the only one to drink out of it. Wait, no, I made one for Jeremy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think there might have been a little taken out of it other than that. Show had about half a bottle of Jameson that was there.
Puff brought Bullet,
which people got into a little bit.
I really feel like T brought more, though.
I know, right? I know I'm forgetting something.
Some sort of rum, maybe?
No, he didn't have any rum. Because he said he thought about it and then he changed his mind. And that was the only bottle of whiskey he had, I think, was the
Devil's Cunt.
Devil's Cunt and the Gentleman Jack, yeah.
I feel like there's something else.
I know, I really feel like there's something else.
All I know is T had a bag that weighed about 150 pounds, and, I don't know, 140 of it was booze.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, almost all the bottles were massive bottles.
The big, the handles.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all half gallons.
Oh, Don also had...
he bought scotch.
Scotch, yeah. And I still feel like I'm forgetting
same here.
We had other bottles of stuff.
Liquor.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm forgetting something, too.
Right.
Well,
did you take pictures of all the liquor bottles?
I took a picture of the table, but you're right.
Because I was going to say, if so, we can put a picture of that up on the site.
Yeah. You know what? I need to make
if you
that.
are interested.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
So that was... we got there, we unload all that, and then, we did some eating, and then it was time to go bar hopping.
Indeed.
I think that was Friday, right?
That
was Friday, yeah. Where we just kind of jumped around from bar to bar just to, kind of get the lay of the land and such.
Run around in carts, get some random shit from the general store.
Yeah, that too.
Hit a couple buzz. Watch the greatest scheme in bachelor party history be it pulled off with the T-shirt.
Yes.
What they did, and it's a great idea, and I'm totally stealing this
really
next
is.
time I go somewhere.
We cannot recommend this enough for anyone.
Is the Bachelor had a white, or sometimes not even the Bachelor,
True.
would have just a white T-shirt, and everybody that was with him had Sharpies, and they'd be like, "Hey, it's this guy's bachelor party. You want to sign his shirt?"
Yes, and I didn't see anyone say no. Did you?
No.
Okay.
I saw no one say no.
I saw a couple girls one time that were a little, but you remember when we were on the carts acting fools?
Yeah.
And there was those two girls that were like, I'll draw on it. They were a little, creeped out, I think.
But
it was 2 carts full of guys stopping.
Yes.
So they were probably like, please don't hurt us.
Like, oh, God, here comes the rape carts.
Yeah, pretty well. Yeah.
Looks like the vehicles in Mad Max can pull them up.
Well, especially because the assholes driving weren't
humongous.
Weren't casually stopping. It's like,
That's true. That's true. The amount of burnouts in front of our cottage.
There's so many marks in front.
Every time we stop, I must put teeth through. If it had a windshield, he would have went through the windshield. That was a Saturday, though.
But we'll get to
that.
I guess maybe I'll get to that.
Yeah. You need to. Never mind. We'll get to that.
Anyway.
But yeah, it could be the greatest scheme ever. It's a good icebreaker, for one.
Oh, yeah, it was.
For two, you got women all over you.
Yeah.
And they may just draw on your head and stuff, too, which happens.
Well,
but,
yeah.
If you're going to have
They didn't just draw on his head.
Yeah,
they drew on his back, his
arms.
chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
They drew everywhere north of the border.
Right.
As far as I know, nobody drew south, but there were a lot of drawings on the shirt and north of the border.
Yes.
So
yeah, if you're going somewhere and you want to meet women with basically you don't need any game at all.
Yeah, no pretense, no game. All you have to, would you like to sign my shirt? Well, it did help his shirt. They did draw the thing that
the bachelor sash.
Yes. And I'm glad they spelled it right.
Yes, it would have been funny if they did not, though. Yeah.
But, I'm sure that helps. But I bet you could do the same thing for a birthday.
Anything.
Yeah.
It's a great scheme.
Honestly, you probably don't even need to do that.
No.
You probably just got to walk around going, do you want to sign my shirt?
Yeah, exactly.
And
it would work.
I think it helps if you do have the bachelor party or something story, because then at least it's not like...
Well, if you were by yourself, that's creepy. But if you're with a group of people...
Well, I will say, though, there were quite a few times where we were like, hey, Jeremy, there's your next table, or whatever, and he would just go. But
at that time, he's got so much shit on it. It's already like...
You're right.
It speaks for itself. If you walk up with just a white shirt and a Sharpie, you're like, hey, you want to sign my shirt?
Yeah.
And no one else has, you're labeled a creep.
Probably.
You may get maced and or tased. Or both.
Maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. It did work incredibly well because Keith also...
was the Bachelor one night.
Well, I don't think he was necessarily claiming he was the Bachelor. I think somebody else might have done that.
Right.
But anyway,
it still worked.
He got his shirt all sorts of signed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on his head, too. They were signed because he had a mohawk.
Yeah.
So...
Good scheme.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't see anyone turn him down.
No.
So without asking Jeremy, I would say, from my, of what I saw of it, 100% effective.
Oh, yeah.
So,
like I said, I am totally stealing that at some point. Because it's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
Who doesn't like random women touching you and stuff?
I absolutely do not.
There you go.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
so what? I'm trying to remember, because Friday gets a little blurry.
Yeah, well, I mean, we bar hopped for a little while, and then...
we went back. And then I think we really tore it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely amped it up there, because I think it was like, we were just grabbing random beers while we were out, and then a few of the guys were like, we have a shit ton of booze at the cabin.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go get fucked up? And we were like, that's a great idea. And then we did.
Yeah.
Because I know I did.
I did, too.
I couldn't... At one point, I was like, I'm going to just sit here. This is not a good idea for me to get out of this chair. As is tradition.
Because I had lunch on Monday with Renee, right? And we were at bar 145, and it was actually funny because I was like, I got a detox. I'm getting an iced tea when I get there. I walk in, there's a beer waiting for me.
Nice.
Fuck.
Gotta drink it.
Yep. But I forgot all about this moment until in that bar when the fucking God damn, what's the song now from Beetlejuice? At the dinner party.
Shit. Oh, I can't think of it.
I'm
totally blanking on you.
Oh God.
I'm really surprised neither of us can pull this.
We suck.
We should have paused it, found it, and then come back like we were brilliant. Damn it.
But you know what I'm talking about. That weird Caribbean sounding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. That song came on, and it was a whole rush of memories. It was like I got plugged into the Matrix or something.
Right.
And it was from the pizza place that we got.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay.
Pizza. Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, so someone decided we're going to get pizza. I don't know who it was.
That was Show.
Was it Show?
Yeah.
Okay. So
because part of it was because he was hungry, and part of it was because I was ripped at that point.
Yes.
And he was like, Brian probably needs to put some food in his stomach. Hey, let's go get pizza. And I was like, that's a great idea, as I was already falling over on a bed.
So it was Show, you, T, and I, right?
Did T go with us?
I thought he did.
I can't remember. I don't remember him at the pizza place.
Maybe he didn't then. I thought he did, but I could be wrong. Because I was, like I said, I forgot pretty much all this shit until I heard this song.
Things were pretty fuzzy, so I don't... Yeah, he might have been. I don't know. It's not that...
Yeah, exactly. But so we go get pizza, right? Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even great pizza.
No. It was good, but it wasn't great.
But it was $60 pizza.
Yeah.
Because there was 3 pizzas for $60.
Yep.
And it was okay pizza.
Yeah, it was fine for, especially, being as drunk as I was. I really did need some sort of carbs.
Yeah.
So we still not $20.
Walk in, and I'm assuming Show ordered because you obviously you were I don't remember you being drunk. So because I know I was fucking drunk.
Show you. Well, we walk in and Show's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Dude, you know what I like? Just order me something."
Fair enough.
Because he was trying to hand me a menu, and I'm like, I can't read right now. There's no way, man.
Oh, that's what it was. Deo.
Oh, okay.
Deo.
Right.
Had to do a little search. I had to figure out what it was.
Fair enough. I understand.
Yeah. The reason that song cued this, though, is because I remember that chick, Samantha. I remember your name, even.
You are correct.
Samantha.
I remember that, too, yeah.
With she had a Beetlejuice tattoo on her thigh.
You're right. She did, yeah.
Do you remember me being behind the counter?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I actually have a pretty good memory of what happened.
All right, good.
But I was pretty gone.
Because I noticed she had like calf tattoos.
Yeah.
Their words.
Right.
I don't remember what she said they were anymore.
I couldn't.
But I went
you.
behind the counter to talk to her about this. And I was like, oh shit, Beetlejuice.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. And I don't know if I did anything else.
Not that I'm aware of. I think about she was trying to get us the fuck out of there.
I know.
Because, well, they were kind of busy too. But
yeah.
We'll just pretend.
I'm sure they see nonsense like that constantly.
Yeah.
And I know I went and pissed in her parking lot 2 or 3 times.
I didn't know you did it. I know you left.
Yeah.
I didn't know you went to piss.
Oh, for sure. Are you kidding me? I got to go constantly.
I know.
I'm surprised I didn't piss my pants, honestly, on Saturday.
Yeah. You were pretty good about not doing that.
Who knows who saw my dick that night? Probably just peeing in the middle of someone's living room.
Probably, yeah.
But I have also memories
but we'll get to that.
of popping into the doorway to the pizza place and going, Samantha, what's the holdup?
You did do that.
Pizza. And I think I might have said, where's our fucking pie?
I tried to stop you. Like, I remember I was, like, reaching to grab your shirt. But again, you know how when you're drunk, your depth perception's not very good? Yeah. You were probably already 10 feet from me.
You're trying to grab.
And I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, so I remember yelling at her about her pizza.
Yeah, you did. Because I remember Show just shaking his head. Because that poor guy, he was the sober one.
Yeah.
Dealing with you and I.
Yeah, for sure.
I was being pretty good. I was just sitting in that chair outside. Oh, I know. You like to wander and interact. And
I've came to a conclusion, but we'll get to it later. We got to wrap up the weekend.
The revelation?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then I also remember sitting in, because they had those like Adirondack chairs.
Yep.
And I met, I think, Scott, you're right, his name was Scott.
Yep.
This old drunk fuck that sat down next to me.
He made us look sober. Yeah, he was so drunk.
And we had a nice conversation. I remember shaking his hand.
To me, when he talked, all I heard was old coot gibberish.
Did we say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he started talking, and I'm just like, all I heard was...
He was hammered.
Yeah. And I do remember when he went to leave, standing back up and shaking your hand again. It was like, good to meet you.
Yeah. It's like my new friend, Scott.
Yeah, you guys were besties real quick.
It's probably a good thing, because I might have stormed back in the pizza place.
Yeah, that's probably true. I was actually waiting for you to try to do some sweet skateboard tricks with Tony Hawk.
I forgot about Tony
Because
Hawk.
you yelled at him a couple of times. You were like, yeah, Tony Hawk!
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
So this is why it's good to do us two people
Right.
over there.
Yeah. I'm just glad I remember it. You
Yeah.
know, I'm glad that, like, you and I both...
I completely forgot about that.
That was so funny, because you first, like, were like, oh, look, Tony Hawk, and then he did, like, a little... I don't remember if it was, like, a little jump, or he just did some dumb little shit, and you were like, yeah, Tony Hawk!
Oh, God.
Do you remember the... Do you remember the girls walking past us, and you were, like, trying to get them to give you 5 as they walked by?
Nope.
No? You did. They did, because you were like, yeah, give me 5. These 2 younger girls walked by, and they're like, all right. It's
Like, oh, jeez, one of these guys.
yeah. And I think at that time, I was, like, sorry about him.
That's awesome.
Which was the theme for the weekend.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, hey,
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
So, yeah, we finally got our $60 pizza.
Yeah. Oh, I smashed that pizza.
This is the last thing I remember, is eating a couple slices.
Yeah.
And then I remember, like, climbing up into the bunk bed.
I'm done.
And being done.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I remember, like, that pizza, I loaded a plate with pizza. I don't even know how many pieces I ate, and I just smashed it. And it was great, because some of the other guys came back around that point, and they're like, oh, pizza! And there was, like, 2 pieces left out of those 3 pizzas.
Right.
And they were like, wow. And I was like, yeah, we put a hurting on that. And the best part was Jeremy had passed out at that point. He came out and was like, sweet pizza. And I'm like, no, man, it's all gone.
It's all gone.
I was like, sorry, man, you should have not passed out.
Well, when you have back-to-back shots of Jameson's.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do
Not
it.
to mention everything else.
Everything else.
Yeah, because there's, we had a little bit of alcohol that night.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was a... Oof.
Do you want to talk about our vein peeler? Woo!
Oh, okay. Came back and started doing more drinking.
Yeah.
Because, like, when we went to get pizza, a lot of the guys had gone to...
Gone to
gone to a couple bars, yeah. And I didn't go because I was already... like, I don't want to go so much bar hopping when I'm that drunk, because I'm going to start spending too much money.
Yes.
I'm going to just be, like, calling for rounds or... buying,
doing dumb shit.
Yeah, doing dumb shit. Shots, all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I stopped and was a good boy on Friday night. So, because again, my goal was to get hammered, drink a lot of beer, and not get drunk or arrested. And I successfully got all of those.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think that was about it on Friday.
I don't know.
wasn't it?
Like I said, after pizza, I
That's right. Yeah, you were
ninja'd
gone.
into the room. Was out.
Well, I guess it's not, because after everything finally died down, there was a fucking snoring battle in the living room between T and Keith.
Right.
Holy Jesus. I recorded it with my phone, but I wasn't close enough, so you can't really hear them. Because I was hoping I could, because I was going to fucking post it so people could listen to what I had to deal
You're
with.
the grizzly bear cave.
Yeah. And Friday really wasn't as bad as Saturday.
This is true.
But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
All right, so shall we transition to Saturday?
Saturday morning.
Fucking, what was it, 6:45 or so when you come strolling
I come
out?
rolling out of bed because I'm an early riser.
I'm still fucking
You're
awake.
still awake. I'm like, God damn it.
I've sobered back up. And you know what? That's what I should have done. I should have went over and just started knocking shots back and just fucked myself up and gone to sleep.
I honestly figured I was going to get up and like take a walk or something because I didn't figure anyone would be awake.
But there I was.
There you were.
I'm like, oh, thank God someone is awake.
Yeah.
Because, I'm sitting there, listening to Team Snores a lot.
So yeah, we went out on the porch, had some Gatorade.
Yeah.
Talked. I made some coffee.
Yep. Kevin came out and joined us.
Kevin came out and joined us.
And then
probably the highlight of the weekend.
Yep.
Happened.
Or at least one of. Yeah.
Here comes fucking Coconut.
That was great.
Tim Coconut Pomps.
Yeah.
Because I have.
Well, real quick before that,
Yes.
I do want to tell the other, because I don't want that to get glossed over. You remember when the dude just came running out and was just like, coconut, and just slammed the coconut on the ground?
Yeah, which was just it must have summoned him.
Yeah.
I
mean, and the coconuts, it smashed
shattered.
open.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and was like, hey guys, fresh coconut. What a mess.
But fucking here comes Coconut. And that was the first cab I think we saw rolling through.
Yeah, or at least that we paid attention to. Yeah.
And it stops in front of a neighbor's house across the street. It was another bachelor party, I think from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they were a group of animals.
They were about our age. Some were probably a little older.
Yeah.
And those are the guys that spiked the coconut, summoning Tim Coconut Pomps to their cottage.
Right. Taxi driver extraordinaire.
And so out walks
with his Dude Love looking business card.
Boy, did he! And that's on my Instagram.
What, Dude Love?
That dude's picture. But and so out walks this group of guys, and this old lady. And my first thought was, who the fuck brings their mom to a bachelor party?
Right.
Until she gave the guy a hug and said, "Thanks for a great night."
Yeah.
And got on the cab and did the walk of shame.
I'm still going to argue she didn't do the walk of shame.
Well, that's very true, because she got some young dick.
Like I said, she's telling the story. I spent the night with at least one 30-year-old guy.
30-ish.
Yeah. They're telling the story of, I fucked the crib keeper.
Both good stories.
True.
Yeah.
But your friends are going to give you shit about. Like, if that 30-year-old guy's like, dude, I had an 18-year-old last night, all his friends are high-fiving.
Like, oh, good job, bro.
Right? But when you skew the other way.
In the bingo hall, she's getting high fives.
Right.
All right.
Bingo hall. Yay.
Agnes, you'll never hear what happened to me.
They're kind of low fives because rotator cuff problems.
Oh, right. Yeah. Can't get your hand too far away from the walker. Don't want to bite it.
I can't say much about that. Yeah.
Yeah, the old lady walk of shame was phenomenal.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
I just remember you, me, and Keith looking at each other and we're like, what the fuck? And then when she left, we're like, bah!
And what Kevin yelled over, like, how many of you guys had her?
Yep.
And one guy's just like, oh, it wasn't me.
Yeah. Like, I have standards. Well, and then he tells the story about the one guy who, what was it, a 68-year-old he had or something?
Yes.
I forgot where, but I don't know if you remember.
I don't know. Yeah, I remember.
It was somewhere in Florida, but I don't remember where.
Well, weird, Florida.
Yeah.
Old ladies are a dime a dozen.
Right? And he was like, yeah, she was spry.
Those guys are great.
Oh, and then they just kept giving him shit, and we could hear it because it was so quiet.
Yeah.
Like, when they were like, all the women you hit on last night collectively were younger than her. Yes. Oh, man, it was brutal. It's
funny, we're over there howling, and you can hear the guys go, look, they're even laughing at
you. Yeah, because I think that was my fault, because I was like, bah! Oh, man. Well, Saturday was the day when the girl came home by herself, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like probably a half hour later, and our cab comes rolling through and drops off her neighbors, who was our one neighbor, who was a bachelorette at the bachelorette party next to us, and the guys across the street just gave her a slow clap.
Oh, that was brilliant. Well, and then later, I don't remember was that Sunday? When they gave, it was Sunday, when they gave the dude from their group the slow clap, because he showed up all by himself.
Yes.
Which was only appropriate. I was going to join in, and then they started, and I was like, all right. Cause,
I just yelled, welcome back.
Yeah. And he turned around and gave you the old thumbs up, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
Good enough. See, that's how you do it. Because, if he would have if whoever it was with the, Crypt Keeper had gone to her place, come back by himself, everybody's high-fiving him.
That's after visiting hours. He can't go.
True enough.
You kidding me?
True enough. Well, you could get up at like 4 for breakfast.
Oh, that's true. What was I thinking? Breakfast in the Farmer's Report or whatever.
And the only person who's going to know is me.
Also true.
Anyway, we have more Saturday to talk about.
Well, that was just the beginning of Saturday.
Yeah, that's not... I mean, we're not even at, 8
o'clock?
It's
like 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, most of the guys are still crashed at this point.
I mean, people are slowly starting to stagger out.
I think by that point, we had maybe like 4 or 5 of us out there.
I think someone finally fired up the grill for pre-cooked pork sausage patties.
Right.
And someone cracked about...
1,000
4 dozen eggs.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was about 40 eggs. Yeah.
Because there was 90-some eggs altogether.
Right.
Which we ate all of them.
So many eggs.
You know what I realized?
No.
What part of my problem was this whole weekend is I didn't eat a whole lot.
Yeah.
Because I got home Sunday, and I'm like, after all that drinking, I got to hop on the scale and see what sort of beating I threw on my body.
Yeah.
And I was 4 pounds lighter.
Wow.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Like with me, I did the same thing, and I was 2 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's got to be because I was sweating like a motherfucker all weekend.
I just figured because I was hardly not eating.
Yeah. And I ate. I didn't eat a lot Friday. Saturday I ate twice.
I barely ate Saturday.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of lunch, and then like 4 bites from what's her name's hamburger.
Oh right,
Jen's hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Saturday I didn't have breakfast, and then Show and I went to lunch, and I got a burger and fries, and then was a little while later, I had that brisket Cuban and fries. So I ate a decent amount. So that's probably part of why I never really full on got, I got to buzzed about Saturday. That's about all I got to. And I drank way more than I did on Friday, so I don't even know what that... I think it was because it wasn't shots. I don't think I did any shots Saturday, whereas Friday I did...
Oh, you did at least one, because we played beer pong. And they got in the shot class.
You're right. You're right. We did a shot of Devil's Cunt.
Oh, and you tried Jaeger Spice, didn't you?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I did 2 shots. Okay.
Right.
You're right.
See? God damn it, Brian.
Which, as a non-Jaeger fan, I did like.
It's fucking delicious.
I couldn't drink it. I don't think I could do more than a shot, maybe 2 of it, before the Jaeger part of it catches me.
Right.
But, yeah, that was pretty tasty.
I like the Jaeger Spice. Mm-hmm. Stamp of approval.
Yep. Oddly enough, like I said, I hate Jaeger.
Yeah.
But that I could do.
Right.
So there's the secret to getting me to do Jaeger shots.
Nice. I plan on getting some. It's pretty good.
It was, yeah.
So I don't know what time everyone was finally awake.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, you know what? It's Bloody Mary time.
Yeah. And
that was my downfall.
It sure was.
I make a strong Bloody Mary.
I remember you, because you at that point you'd had like a Gatorade, 2 cups of coffee, and you're like, I think it's Bloody Mary time.
I think I had like 2 glasses of water, too. Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
Doing my best to rehydrate.
Yeah. Rehydrating with vodka. Not your best.
Trying.
Yeah.
Like Tito's, it's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's been distilled like 7 times. We're good.
It's clear like water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oof. Clear liqueur. It's healthy for you.
Yeah. Plus all the other stuff in there.
Yeah. Tomato juice.
Yeah.
Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect.
Oh my.
Yeah, because I make a heavy-handed Bloody Mary, and I had a couple of those.
I think you had 3.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you had 3.
Did I? I thought 2, but maybe it was 3.
Yeah. It was. I'm almost positive it was 3, but.
Yeah,
I might be.
I was basically doing half solo cups of vodka, and then ice and Bloody Mary fix it.
Yeah, I want to say you were probably wrecked by like noon.
I know I was, because someone put up a picture of me standing on the porch of a giant fat tire, and I'm like, I don't remember drinking one of those.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
and it was shoved inside that little koozie.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was like,
which is not a euphemism,
not at all. And I don't remember having one of those at all. So I was like, wow, I was already fucked.
Yeah, you were drinking, and well, I mean, because we didn't play beer pong till much later, I believe.
Right.
And you were drinking all through that too.
Yeah.
Because they were just they kept handing us beers while we were playing, and then obviously you and I had been drinking before that too. So
yes, and we're just shots because let me try that. Oh, you got it into shot glass.
Yeah.
And you guys went to go get lunch, and I kept drinking.
Yes.
I don't even know what I did.
Now let's not gloss over our triumph.
We did unseat
beer pong. When you were like, do you want to get next game? And I'm like, let these other guys go. Let them run their total up to 5 in a row before we put the smack down.
That's true. We came in and put our boots firmly in their asses.
And then promptly lost the next game.
Hey, but we did our job.
That's right.
Yeah.
We came in, we put it all out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like we had beer pong bomb vests.
Yeah.
We came in and just took them out.
Yeah, we came in, blew our load, and left.
Yep. Pretty much it. But we did.
Because we were awful in the second game.
Oh, my God. Well, that was,
Yeah, you were further down the rabbit hole at that point.
Yeah.
I was still pretty good, but I just couldn't hit a goddamn shot.
Proof. I wasn't even realizing how much I was drinking that day.
Yeah, I don't think you did. Cause
obviously. But we'll get to that.
Also, no spacers, which, you made
Although I had one, I don't remember. You told me about that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
cool.
You did have one when we were at a bar. Yeah. Because, super photogenic bartender guy talked you into it.
I guess.
You saw his long hair, and you were like, I just want to pull it.
Apparently, part of my brain was like, the cash in your wallet is so you can get home. Do not drink here.
Fair enough. I
don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember what that... Oh, I had a fat tire there. I was like, I only had like one drink.
Delicious.
There. Yeah.
Love fat tire.
Mm-hmm. I went to the Irish pub and had a fat tire.
Delicious.
Multiple times.
Love fat tire.
Mm-hmm. And what was that, Purple Haze for lunch when Show and I went.
That's one I need to try.
Yeah.
He says it's very grapey.
It is. Yeah. It's really, like, the best way I can describe it, and it's going to sound really gross.
Right.
Is almost like if you had, like, kind of like an amber, or not an amber, like a Bud Light kind of a beer with, like, grape like grape pop almost. I can't describe it much better than that, and I know it sounds really gross.
So
but
it's like a grape pop lager?
Yeah, and it's not heavy-handed with the grape, though. But I did find out, like, the first time I only took a sip, and I'm like, that's delicious. Then I got one for lunch, and I got about halfway through it, and I'm like, I don't want any more of this. Like, about half a pint was all I want.
Right.
So that's my limit. And it's not that it's, like, super sweet or anything. It's just I was done-ski.
Right.
I just didn't want any more at that point. So if we go back, I'm not sure how to order that. Because I don't really want a full one.
You need to get the smallest size they have.
Yeah, be like, can you give me like a couple shot glasses of that?
Yeah, it's too much to have a pint.
But because it was good enough that I would drink it, I just don't want a whole one.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah. Either that or you just do like Puff did, where when he ordered that one, it was pretty much everybody passing it around so we could all try it.
Yeah.
And just be like, here, I'll buy this, drink half of it, and just be like, here, finish it off. Yeah. Oh, duh. Just hand it to T.
He'll finish anything. Plus grape.
Yeah. I didn't even mean it that way. I did not even mean it that way. Hilarious. All right.
No, when you guys went and got lunch, T and I went joyriding on the golf cart.
Which you will do.
And I was hammered. But I do remember this shit.
Yeah.
So, but that was when we were just flying, and I just jammed. Yeah, dude.
Right.
He almost went through the front of the golf cart.
Yeah, because when Show and I got back from lunch, you were like, we're going over the fucking, like, wherever for, like, fireball shots or whatever. And I'm like, I'm in.
Yes. I'll get there.
Okay, sorry.
So T and I are flying around just exploring, and there's not much to explore, and jamming on the brakes and high-fiving people.
Right.
And one of those big giant, because we figured out by this time how to pop wheelies on the golf carts.
Right.
You just put the big guys in the back.
Yep.
And you gun it, and the front wheels fly up, and you're wheeling, and it's awesome.
Right.
I'm sure it's real great on the golf cart. We'll come slamming back to the earth.
Yeah, right.
So I will never do that in any golf cart that's not a rental.
Right.
But so we come screeching to a halt in front of, I don't even know what I remember talking to these people, but I don't remember what I said to them.
Right.
Just a random cottage full of people.
Yeah.
And one of those big fucking 8 to 6 people golf carts comes rolling by, full of people.
That was great.
And I just pointed, we're going to fucking wheelie this!
Yep.
Everyone get on the... And people...
They immediately were like, yes!
Hopped on the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Until some guy on the porch was like, don't you do it!
Yeah.
And they all kind of ran away like
yeah.
puppies.
I was so disappointed.
So was I.
Yeah.
Then, or that might have been when you guys were with us.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this happened before. I guess not.
No, that's just when we were dicking around.
All right.
We were all just flying around in the carts.
So T and I fly over to the where we got the fireball shots.
Right, which actually ended up being the cabin right behind us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Takes like 10 minutes to get there on a golf cart.
No. I found a shortcut.
Well, true.
But, so, I don't know why we stopped here. Oh, because there's a bunch of bitches on the porch. That's what it all really was.
That's why.
And they're like, hey, you guys want fireball shots? If you can come, as long as you take a picture of us. T's like, all right. So we get out of the golf cart and we go up and we have shots of them, and T takes her picture.
Right.
And we talk, and they're like, well, we're about ready to leave and go to town.
Mm. No, they weren't going.
That was the second time.
Second time.
That's right.
Yeah. Because when I got back, you were like, we should go back over there and see if we can get more pictures and fireball shots. And I'm like, yeah, let's go.
So, yeah, that's right. T and I took our pictures, took our shots, hopped back in the golf cart. For some reason, I'm still driving. And I was like, shortcut, because I'm like, I think that's because I saw the office, that random weird building behind our cottage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's our thing. And I just went through bushes and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was standing on the patio, and I'm like, and I heard the golf cart, and I'm like, what the? And I look over, and I'm like, where the hell are those guys going from? As you're like off-roading through.
Yes.
What's clearly not a road.
And that's when we had, because I think like 2 golf carts followed us back.
Yeah.
Because we came back with a whole crew of guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause,
expecting bitches and shots.
Right. Because me and Show, and I don't remember.
It was Keith and someone came with him too.
Yeah. I can't remember. I think Jeremy was with us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or I don't know. We had almost everybody.
As we showed up with our whole gang.
Pretty much. We had 3 golf carts.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a group that didn't come, but there were 3
and then they were like, oh, we're going to town.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
We're like, all right.
Now in hindsight.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
And that's when the whole, let's wheelie that fucker.
Yeah. Well, and then, too, remember we were, like when we went around that, like, cul-de-sac thing? when those guys caught up to us and they were like yelling at us because I think they were going to do it away from that guy.
Right.
But we were just like, woo! And it
just kept going.
We were so woo girls at that point,
Oh, God, so drunk.
Well, also, remember, that's when we were trying to get the thing over on 2 wheels?
Yes. We're so lucky we didn't just flip that fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm surprised that no one didn't get killed.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, or injured. Nobody got injured on the weekend.
No. There was a couple scrapes and bruises,
yeah,
but that's standard drinking nonsense.
Right.
This is where it gets a little fuzzy for me.
Fuzzy.
Yes.
By fuzzy, you mean I think it was Sunday?
No, because I still have images of
right.
bits and pieces. But you might want to start filling in some space here.
I kind of want you to tell it that I fill it in.
I'm trying to remember when we went to the winery.
It wasn't too long after that. Because we all got back together, because the beer pong was kind of winding down. We were all like, what the hell are we doing tonight? And Jeremy was like, I want to go to the winery, and he wanted to go to the whiskey...
Oh, Whiskey and Soup, which I don't think we ever went to.
We didn't. I don't know if they did. Because remember,
on the car ride home, they said they never went.
Oh, okay, because we left them at the winery.
Yeah.
So, but we'll get to that. Yeah, so we head to that winery, and we're sitting in, this back area, where everyone can...
Bunch of tables. It's like in a yard, kind of.
Right.
Like.
It's so you can enjoy your wine, because otherwise you can't open it anywhere else,
right.
Because you can't have an open canister.
Yeah.
And while we're back there, Jeremy goes over to this table of just all these older people, gets half of them to sign his shirt and whatnot.
Right.
And I don't even know how it started, but you and Jen started talking, or she started talking with us, or it was somebody said something about being from Toledo.
Yeah, I don't know if she was near us or came over to us.
She was the next table over. Her and
Dave.
I was going to say friend zone, but
friend zone Dave.
Yeah.
FS Dave.
Exactly.
Yes. Or
so
FS.
FZ. FZD. I was calling him FZD. Idiot. When I was out at the bar with him.
FZD's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
didn't laugh as hard as I did.
I couldn't remember if they came over to us or I don't remember how.
I think there was kind of some, I think she signed Jeremy's shirt.
Right.
And then I think she asked where you guys are from, or someone from our table asked where she was from.
I couldn't quite remember.
Yeah, it was one of I don't quite remember because I wasn't really paying that much attention.
Yeah.
And, it turned out, not only was she from the same city as us, but she graduated from the same high school as us and the same year as you.
Right.
Just the year behind me.
Yes.
And neither one of us had a fucking clue who she was. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we finally...
in fairness, also with Show, because he was there my senior year.
Right.
So, we all graduated from the same...
Because this is when we left the winery, went to that random bar where there was a band in the middle.
Yes.
Because she mentioned something about Eric Palicki there.
Right.
Because I'm like, I know that guy.
Yep.
And I snapped a picture of her and I and sent it to him on Facebook.
Right.
Look who I'm hanging with.
Right, because she was like, you should message him. Because we were all like, we fucking know that guy. We've known him forever. Yeah, and I sent him a message on Twitter around that point, too. So, that place was noisy as shit.
I don't even remember what that place is called.
I can't remember
I barely remember being there.
All I remember is you kept pointing out how it reminded you of the Key West vibe.
Oh, I don't remember saying that.
Because there was a dude standing up at bar level, playing his guitar, and he would sing, and then he, in between, he kind of make comments about people in the crowd, kind of, having some fun with them.
It sounds very, yeah.
He'd have a little fun with them, and then go back to a song or whatever, and, So, it was all right. It was entertaining. It was just, the place was really packed and loud.
Yes.
There was a lot of ambient noise.
I know we weren't there that long.
No, and I'm glad because, again, I have real anxiety with those kind of places. No, because Jen got a frozen lemonade there, and pretty much she finished that, and then we were going to meet Friend Zone. Because remember, he went, well, you may not, but...
No, I thought he was with us.
No, he went to a different place.
Oh.
Remember the T&J's place we ended up at next?
That place I know about.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh.
That's
why we went there.
That's why we went there.
I was just along for the ride.
Yeah, you certainly were.
But at the T&J's place is where it really got weird for me. Because she's like, hey.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right,
I was in speech and debate with Jeannie Lisk. Do you know her?
Right.
And I'm like, know her? I sleep with her every night. That's my wife.
Yep.
Which was crazy.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a whole craziness of finding out she used to date Jeannie's brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing how...
Tied in,
yeah. And again, it's like, you know, like the people she knew, I knew of a lot of them.
Right.
You know, because again, they were your age or my age, you know, so, and a lot of them I knew who they were. So, yeah, it was
very bizarre.
It was bizarre.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't remember much of that place either. I remember Puff got a gigantic jar of something.
Holy fuck. I can tell you what that was.
All right.
Because Jen actually had a smaller jar.
I remember it was delicious because I got to try some.
It was. Jen had a smaller jar that was like peach something. I think it was like peach vodka and something else.
Yeah.
And she had a smaller, like a normal-ish.
Like a normal mason
jar. And that was like $16.
Yeah.
And Puff sits down, and he's looking at the drink menu, and they have a watermelon whiskey lemonade. And it's got some other, I had like cherry and something else, you know. And he was like, that sounds delicious. And I'm like, I almost ordered one of those. So he's like, yeah, I'll take one of these. And our server, do you remember her name?
No.
Felicia. Because remember I was calling her Felicio?
I remember now. When you said it, it popped in my head.
Yeah. I was wondering if you remembered Felicio.
No. It's like you're taking sheets off of old furniture in like an old house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. So she's like, do you want like small or large or something like that? And Puff's like, give me the largest one you got. She comes out with this big fucking jar.
It was like a mason jar. Like,
I have a picture of that.
Okay, yes, you do.
Yeah.
It'll be on the website.
Yeah. It's a huge fucking...
I'm going to put together an album.
Puff, or as I like to call him, Big Danish, had a big jar.
Right.
Or, you know, he's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
And that thing still looked big next to him.
It was huge.
So he's like slinging it around like, here, try some. Fucking table next to us with bachelorettes were like passing it around.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, that's right. I had a whole conversation at the table next to us.
You sure did. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we kind of all did. Because they were...
I just remembered talking to him.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what we talked about,
yeah,
but I remember talking to him.
Yeah, we all talked to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried some of that. It was tasty.
Yeah.
But his was like $27.
Gigantic, though. Look at that thing.
$27.
Yeah, it's true.
The one who benefited from it the most was our boy T, or as I like to call him, the drink disposal.
Oh, did he finish it off?
Oh, dude, he drank that much of it.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, my God.
T drank at least half of it, probably more.
Right.
And I don't mean like casually. I mean, he started drinking it. One of the bachelorettes reach over and start tipping it back. And motherfucker put it all down.
Whoa, man. See, this is the part now where it's fucking spotty for me.
I was going to say it should be more than fuzzy at this point.
Because I know I drank at the winery. I honestly have no idea what
I don't even remember if you had anything. I don't think
I got a beer at the smokehouse.
You're right. You're right. I couldn't remember because I had like 3 Captain and Cokes there. Because I wanted something that wasn't beer for a little bit.
But I mean, this is where I have no idea what I drank, basically, through this segment of the rest of the day.
Right.
No idea. But I must have kept drinking, because...
Yeah. You were pretty fucked up, though. You probably could have stopped for a while and still been drunk.
I'm sure.
Because you were really... Again, in the time I know you of the scale of where you were at, you were pretty far gone.
Yeah, this is oof.
Yeah. And that was about... Because that was the place they had the bull outside, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
okay. So, you know, as we were sitting there, we were watching various
people attempt to ride the bull.
Yeah. Half of our friends. Unfortunately, some of them couldn't get on because of weight limit, which is bullshit.
That is bullshit.
They should make those things
Need
bigger
a bigger
and sturdier.
bull, damn it.
Fuck yeah. America, damn it.
God damn it. Get an American bull.
Mm-hmm.
So where did we go after this? Because like I said, I can't remember.
I'm trying to remember where we went after that because I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I do. We went back to the cabin because we went back to play Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
Which I didn't partake in.
I don't know. I remember playing, kind of.
Yeah. Because at that point, because I hadn't slept the night before, I was kind of getting run down a little bit.
Right.
You know, like, honestly, I probably should have at that point. I probably should have went in the back and crashed on one of the beds.
Right.
For a few hours or something. And I didn't, you know, because I wasn't thinking. And,
you weren't braining real well.
No, well, it's tough to brain. I mean, they say, you know, when you are sleep deprived, your brain works like it's drunk.
Right.
Basically, it starts declining in function and everything. So, and by that point, and I didn't sleep a lot the night before.
Plus, you're pouring booze on it.
Also that, yeah. So it was just, you know, I wasn't drunk, but I was kind of drunk because I was like sleep deprived drunk.
Right.
So yeah, you guys did that until it got to the point that you couldn't read cards anymore. Because at one point you were the judge, and you were just like holding them all up in front of T, and you're like, "Read these for me."
I don't remember this.
goddamn mess.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think what happened after that. I don't remember, honestly. I know we ended up all ended up like out on the patio and stuff. But well, I know there were some like tequila shots passed around and stuff, which I smartly avoided.
Did I partake?
I don't think you
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure we were all like, Tony shouldn't have any of that.
Oh, that's good.
I think we were looking out for you a little bit at that point.
Well, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember, though. Because I know there were, like, various... I know, like, somebody put a beer in my hand because I made a comment about my hand being empty. And someone was like...
Here,
yeah. Which was pretty much what happened all weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, my hand's empty. Next thing you know, someone's like, here. Because there was beer, like, everywhere.
Everywhere you go, there's a beer.
Well, it's because Troy had that cooler.
They had a soft cooler.
Yep,
and,
out on the patio with us most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All I know is I remember Cards Against Humanity. Mm-hmm. I remember Show being very angry.
Very angry.
Because, you know, my lovely wife gave me a hall pass.
Right, I didn't know if you wanted to get into this part, so I was leaving it.
I'll leave it out. Whatever.
No, it's fine with me. I don't care.
My wife gave me a hall pass for the weekend. I was trying to punch that ticket.
You certainly were.
Unfortunately, my brain was on siesta. And when my brain goes on siesta, it's like my dick becomes a Tower of Sauron, just scoping for the One Ring, you know?
Nice. True enough. True enough.
Oh, God, was I so drunk.
Yes.
Apparently I was up to no good.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were an animal. You left Savage behind, and
yeah,
you went right all the way to lower primate.
You'll have that.
Yeah, you will.
You know?
Oh.
Like I said, I had a ticket I was trying to punch.
Yeah,
I was like Charlie.
Yeah. Run home, Charlie, run home. I'm trying. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
Because after that, we were out on the patio and they were doing flip cup, which I've never understood.
Yeah, I've never understood either unless it's Flipadelphia.
Nice.
Then I'm down.
Good call. Good call. So they were doing that, and then there was, Jen and Friend Zone were like, they wanted to go to, what was the name of that place? The Beer Barrel, I want to say?
The world's longest bar?
Yeah. So,
which is basically just a curly-Q crazy bar inside a giant building.
It really is. It's kind of overrated.
Yeah, it's very overrated. Yeah. And the bathrooms are all the way back there.
Fucking A. You'd think they'd have bathrooms on both sides of that goddamn place.
Perfect time for the race catheter.
Right?
Damn it, Don, buying me one comically too small. Did I tell you that?
No.
That was part of his gag. Because I was just like, I was home by myself, and I'm like, let me see if this thing fits. And it looked like a yarmulke. I'm like, this is not going to work. And I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? And then I looked it up online. I'm like, God damn it, he bought me the smallest one. He bought me the Japanese style.
I can remember to high five Don next time I see him. Brilliant, sir. Yeah. If you're listening, Don, brilliant.
Yeah. How dare he?
So we get to this bar.
Is this when you left me behind?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because they were ready to go. I jumped on the cart and I was just involved at that point. And we got there.
This is where I wish you would have stuck around because I have no idea what I did. Except for flashes, but I'll get to that.
Right. So we got there, and that place was like, there were a lot of people in there.
Right.
And there was like a country band playing, and
naturally,
it was hot as fuck in there.
Was it packed? I mean, that place is pretty big.
It was pretty packed.
Yeah,
I mean, there was still plenty of room to walk around.
Right.
But there were a lot of people in there. A lot of people sitting in like where those tables and stuff. I don't know if you got a good view. Oh, yeah, you walked around because bathroom.
Weird.
Yeah. Like those tables were pretty much full up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean that place was, I was surprised by how big it was.
And there were a lot of people at the bar. Plus, there's that on the other side of the bar, there's like that patio area and stuff. And there were people out there. And Show, Friend Zone, and Jen, Show and Jen went over into the dance area. And me and Friend Zone just stood there talking for a few minutes. And then he went over there. And I'm like, fuck that noise. I'm already like sweating like a motherfucker over here. Yeah. I ain't trying to get all up in that, And I'm just standing there. And at one point, I'm like, I think Jeremy and the guys were supposed to be here. And it's like, feels like it was, so I text Jeremy and I'm like, where the fuck are you? Or whatever. And he's like, we just came in the bar. Where are you at? And it's like, I don't know how to describe where I am in this place because A, it's dark as fuck.
Right.
And B, you can't say I'm near the bar because the bar's fucking everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm kind of near the stage and the bar. I ended up seeing them walking around and walked over to them. But, you know, at one point, James is sitting at the bar. Like, he sat down, you know, and he's sitting there, and I just kind of look over, and he leans over, and he goes, you know, like, motions me to him, and I get over, and he's like, hey, he's like, how'd you get here? And I'm like, I rode with Show, and he's like, do you know anybody who drove here? He's like, I need to get back to the cabin. I'm going to black out. And I'm like, fuck, you know, and so Don was standing there. I was like, you drove, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, you know, we need to get the hell out, get James home.
Now, apparently when you guys left,
yeah,
I don't remember this. Renee told me this on Monday. I had a conversation with Don.
Okay.
About, like, I should probably stay here, right? And Don said, yeah, it's probably a good idea. I went, okay.
Jeremy said the same thing, so you must have had one with him as well.
Okay, I was like, once again,
all I know is
I don't know.
I got a text at the bar from you that was, did you guys leave? And I'm like, yep. And I forgot what it was. You said something about bringing What's-Her-Face back.
Right. Well, of course.
I don't remember. I could look it up, but it's all that
I think it was
word.
like, bring my classmate back or
that
something.
seems right, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't anything lurid or anything, but yeah. And I just shook my head, put my phone back in my pocket. Because first of all, I had no idea where they were at, but
right,
yeah. So when they left, I was like, "Yeah, I'm bouncing," because I seriously probably lost 10 pounds in that place.
Right,
I was sweating so bad. I'm like, no one told me there was Bikram going on here. What the fuck? I'm not kidding. I was like pouring sweat. Yeah. And you know, I sweat easily, and then when it's fucking hot, and it's like the last thing I want to do is be surrounded by a bunch of, you know, attractive ladies, and I'm just a goddamn animal.
Right.
So
savage.
Yeah, looking like I'm ready for a WWE match. I'm so glistened up.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway, so now that's when we went back.
All right. Well, my flash as well. You were awake.
Which, real quick, when we got back, I was like, is Tony passed out? And I don't remember who was like, yes. And I'm like, thank God. I was like, he can do no more harm.
Like, I don't even know what time I passed out.
I wasn't there, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't even know how I made it to bed, to be honest.
And you were a top bunk, too.
Top bunk.
Yeah.
And I woke up there with all my shit.
Yeah.
Except my glasses, but I found those. They were in my bag.
Good enough.
For some reason.
Good enough.
But, so, I know I apparently went over to the neighbor's place, because they had a stripper.
They did, yeah.
And
what I was told, yeah.
Yeah, and I was in their cabin watching their stripper. Mm-hmm. According to T, I walked through their whole cabin willy-nilly, wherever I wanted.
I heard that you just strolled around.
Yeah.
Which is what you'll do.
It is. I do tend to just help myself. Behind a pizza counter.
Yep.
I just help myself to places.
Well, you are, like I said, you are a man who likes to mosey around when you're drunk.
I do.
I really do.
And
we're just lucky you didn't like revert to tree climbing.
Fuck.
You know, that could have been trouble.
I do have memories of crashing through bushes and shit like Bigfoot.
Right.
So I don't know if I was trying to visit people. I don't know.
I still think your theory
of
about
trying to find fireball shots.
Yeah, because they told us they were going to come over.
Yeah,
and like I said, I could totally see you because I've seen this side of you before, where you just had that thought of like,
where the fuck are they?
They didn't fucking come back, and just like
I'm
gonna go get them.
Yeah. So I have distinct memories of watching her stripper, who's not nearly as good as ours.
That's what I've heard.
And hanging with all those guys.
Yeah.
And for all I know, I was drinking there.
Those guys are animals. We should have like pooled our parties.
I kept saying that.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
we never
get
did.
These guys over here.
Yeah, we should have, because those guys were fucking animals too.
For all I know, is I drank there because, like I said, I don't remember after drinking at the winery. Honestly, I don't remember drinking anything, and I know I drank.
And the winery was like the middle of the day.
Yeah. And I know ahead of
and we
drinking.
We didn't leave for that bar until probably 9-10 o'clock.
There you go.
So, and you were still drinking at that point.
Okay, because I don't remember. I
mean, you were really drinking almost all day.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I have a very distinct memory of feeling grass on my face.
Right.
So I must have been in somebody's yard. I can only assume.
Right.
Or I must have fallen. I don't know. I wasn't bruised, though, so I assume no falls. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think I threw up on the ground somewhere.
Which wouldn't surprise me with all the booze you had in you.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know either.
Yeah.
But all I know is I woke up the next morning. I had all my phone, my wallet, all my shit, like I already said.
Yep.
I woke up.
Except your memory.
Yeah. And I woke up because Show was taking Jen and Friendzone to the ferry because they crashed it on her couch.
Right.
And
God knows how with fucking Puff out there. That guy, seriously.
Because hammered, I assume.
Well, he was snoring like a motherfucker, and then also, dude, he's got to have some sort of like ridiculous like sleep apnea.
Like horrible apnea.
Dude, he was waking himself up, gasping for air. I don't know how many times.
That's probably a problem.
The first time he did it, it scared the fuck out of me. Because
Right.
I'm like, is he dying?
Yes.
You know? And then I was like, but he's all the way over there.
He'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was like, if I had a pillow, I'd throw one
Or
at
you
him.
could just be Socks. Yell, relax your fucking throat!
Oh my god.
Would you relax your throat?
We didn't even fucking talk about that.
Socks yelling. Socks motivational speaker.
Holy shit, that was funny.
Yelling was probably one of the greatest highlights too.
Right.
But
And we didn't talk about Troy coming back either.
Well, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there for that.
Oh my god. No, you were gone at that
yeah,
point.
oh, yeah.
Because those guys were up late Saturday drinking.
I can tell by the next morning.
Yeah.
But I woke up feeling, Brian, fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, you sure were. Because when I got up, I was like, I am surprised you are not dragging ass around this place.
I felt like $1,000,000.
I guarantee you, I was in worse shape Sunday morning than you were. Like, waking up. Because mine was sleep deprivation, but...
Probably.
Yeah, because I slept very little Sunday.
But the only reason I felt so good, Brian, is I was still fucking drunk, and I didn't know it.
Yep.
I had no idea.
You did hypothesize that you were still
Yeah,
drunk.
I thought about it.
Because you were like, I might still be drunk. And I'm like, I can't really tell.
Because, I felt good, and I didn't feel drunk, but I felt way too good.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because, like, Puff got up.
Until later.
Puff got up and was like, I'm still fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Like, he had a cigarette, and about halfway through it, he was
he
like...
looked like death.
Yeah, he was like, I am still fucking drunk. And you could tell, like, looking at him coming, and I was like, wow, he looks like death.
Yeah, he looked like fresh death.
Yeah, Big Danish definitely took the wrong end of that
Yeah.
fight.
Why don't you tell the Troy story? Because I can't have anything for, I got nothing.
Well, on Saturday, I'm sitting in my chair in the living room, and Chris is sitting there, and he goes, hey, man, he's like, when's the last time you saw Troy? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, when we left for the bar, he was here, you know? I'm like, I think he was going to head out with, like, Keith and all the other guys, basically.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, well, he was somewhere with us, and then, I think people split up, but didn't necessarily, like, head count or whatever.
That doesn't surprise me.
I don't think it was on purpose, just
drinking.
Just happens, yeah. And so he tries calling him and gets nothing 2 times. Socks is like, well, he's like, I'll call him. Socks is standing out on the patio, and he calls him, and he's like, Troy, where the fuck are you? Answer your fucking phone, and hangs up. And, so they were both kind of worried about him, and I was too, but it's like, they're more friends with him than I am.
Well, yeah.
But still, no man left behind.
No man left behind.
And I'm like,
we all go home, or nobody goes home.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. I was like, have you guys tried calling, like, Jeremy? Basically, go down the roster of, I'm like, I can call who, Don and different ones. I'm like, you guys call Jeremy. Maybe we can, locate him.
Right.
And nobody had a clue where he was at. So it wasn't too long after that he comes fucking stumbling in. And he's just like, thanks a lot for giving a fuck about me, you assholes. And we're like, whoa, And Chris is like, I tried calling you, and he's like, my phone's fucking dead. And Chris is like, how the fuck am I going to know that? Because it's not like your phone tells you, it tells other people.
Their phone is dead.
Yeah. Well, then Troy, he just starts going.
Well, plus that island drains phone batteries.
Oh, God, did it?
Because you're roaming constantly.
Yeah. And Troy's like, he talks about how he had all this to drink. He just walked 10 fucking miles back, which everyone's like, no, he didn't, but whatever,
Right.
Because he couldn't call a taxi.
That's also true.
Because we were kind of like, why? And I was like, oh, yeah, you can't. But he's like, I made out with some chick at the, at whatever, Joe's bar or whatever, and he's like, who's going to get the fuck up and drink with me? Because all the lights were off in the living room. Pretty much everybody who was there, we were done.
Right.
And there were still some guys out at the bar and stuff because it was, they hadn't hit last call or anything yet. And I'm just like, nah, dude, I'm done. I've had enough today. And Chris and most of the other people were asleep. Chris and I were the only ones awake out there because Socks had just gone back to go to bed.
Right.
And Troy goes all the way into the back and just starts yelling at Socks about getting up. And he was like, he's like, it's not even, he's like, it's like, I don't remember, it was 12, I think it was like 12:45.
Right.
So I think he was like, it's only 12:45 and you pussies are all asleep. He's like, he's like, the men are gonna be on the porch. He's like, who's gonna fucking man up and go drinking with me? And just,
damn it, I wish I would have woke up.
dude, he goes, and Socks is like, quit fucking yelling at me. So Troy goes, like, just he slams the bedroom door to, Sox's room and comes just, stomping out into the living room. And he fucking, he slams the sliding door. And I'm like, whoa, because, there's that TV monitor on the wall. And those places are built like modular homes, which are shitty.
It was probably rattling, wasn't it?
And it was moving. And I'm like, oh boy. Because I'm thinking the last thing we need to do is have to replace a fucking TV or worse, that glass door.
Yes.
Because, not to mention, I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Glass everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm like, okay. Me and Chris are like, whatever, dude. He fucking comes back in, and he starts just yelling again. But just fucking flips the chair over. In fact, the chair for the stripper. He just, fucking flips it over and just starts yelling again, pretty much the same thing, and stomping around in the house and all this. And he goes back and he starts yelling at Sox again.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Sox was not happy about it.
I'm really sorry I missed all this.
And then he goes back out, and when he went to go back out, Kevin was sleeping on the couch, and Kevin got up and was kind of like, all right, buddy, let's, he grabbed the cooler and was like, let's go out and drink, and he took one for the team.
Right.
Because someone had to, soothe the beast
Good
at
guy,
that
Kevin.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because if he hadn't, I don't know, because Troy was...
He was on a rampage,
he was Incredible Hulking around.
Yeah.
I mean, on the upside, he did it inside the house. He didn't really go outside and make a bunch of noise. But it wasn't that long after that the rest of the guys came back. And then they fucking sat out there until 4-ish, drinking. And doing. I think they were playing beer pong again at one point and having some cigars and,
I did not have a cigar all weekend.
Nor did I. I was going to be like, hey, somebody give me one. Because I knew Jeremy had some and T had some. So
we're going to have cigar night then.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So,
Be men.
Keith, tried to get me to go out there and drink with him. And I was like, nah, man, I'm done. And I was like, that's a terrible idea. And he's like, it is. And then he just kind of started like...
Yes, of course.
Like, yeah, and? I was like, you make a good point, but I'm still done. Because I didn't want to feel like ass leaving, honestly, So, I think that was about it for the night. I think that was about... Except for, when Jeremy came back and was, covered in signatures. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then, of course, we were all like, that's the best fucking idea ever.
Really, yeah, because I said earlier, I'm stealing it. I'm using that idea. I don't know for what, but I'm using it.
Yeah, it was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think that was about it, though. I can't think.
That was a pretty eventful day.
It was.
That was a full day of liver abuse.
It certainly was.
Yeah.
For just about everybody involved.
I haven't been that drunk in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
A very long time.
I don't think I've seen you drunk in that long, or
Dude.
in a long time.
It's very rare I drink to blackout phase.
Yeah.
And I was blacked out for a long time.
Yeah.
Like I said, brain was on siesta.
It wouldn't surprise me if you actually blacked out a few times. Because like you said, you have vague recollections
you said we went
of
to Hooligans?
Yeah.
And I got a water?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. And that was kind of the middle of the day range. Yeah, because that was... I can't remember if that was before we went to whatever that bar was that had the frozen lemonade and yeah.
I mean, I've been very drunk before.
Yes,
but that's been a long time since I've been that drunk.
Certainly.
Oh, good googly moogly, Brian.
So Sunday we realized that we finally did a little bit of math on the beer cans, and first of all, we had this giant fucking trash can thing that got emptied because it was pretty much full
of cans and cartons for cans.
And we know that there were at least 200 cans of beer consumed at the cabin. Yeah, between Keith's house and the cabin, I should say.
Well, because we brought
100
some, and then we bought
90 more.
3 more 30 packs.
Right, and the fat tire that you brought,
that I brought.
Plus, Jeremy bought a 12 of fat tire
and a 12 of bottles.
A 12 of bottles. There was the shandy that was left. Trying to think if there's anything else beer wise. And that's without the shots and anything else we did. But that's at the cabin.
Yeah.
That's not counting
outside
anything
beers
we all consumed at any other places.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
insane.
Yeah, we put some work in. Definitely. That's why I said we were joking about how we were going to, side all the houses in Busch Light cans.
We could have.
Because holy shit.
I mean, it was...
We definitely could have done at least one cabin in Busch Light cans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Maybe not the whole thing, but,
the face, at least.
Which would have been great.
It would have been funny. Well, we tried building a pyramid, but everyone was too drunk.
Yeah. I think it was successful.
It was just a pile of cans.
I think it was successful for as drunk as people were.
That's fair.
I think you have a picture of that too, don't you?
Just a pile, yeah.
That was like part of day one's cans.
Yeah.
Because some of them were in the...
Some were here, some were there.
Yeah, they were spread out everywhere. But
Dude, like I said, I haven't been that drunk in a long time.
Yeah.
Which it comes to my revelation for the weekend.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Well, real quick before I get that,
okay, yes.
I will say that that weekend was fucking exactly what I needed, though.
Oh, it was a great time.
Because I remember I was like, I just feel like I need... Yeah, it was exactly what the fuck I needed.
There's nothing better than getting together
almost.
with a bunch of animals.
Yes.
And just throwing down and getting crazy.
It was.
And that's all it was.
There was nothing wrong with... I almost equate what we just did to guys going hunting, where it's like, we got to get primal and get back to our, fucking...
Yeah, but I never checked in my tag.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's alcohol's fault,
Damn
maybe.
brain siesta.
Yeah, you went full retard.
Oh, my God.
Anywho, to your revelation.
So, revelation is, because...
I kind of feel like we need the Jerry Springer thing at the end here. Yeah.
Exactly. Is I realized, because, like, I basically, except for 1 or 2 on the weekends, don't really drink.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I used to get a little crazy, but the only time I get crazy is stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm pretty much the same way.
Yeah, so it's not...
Yeah.
Because I was like, God, should I stop drinking? Because I was, like, such an animal.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, but I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Because when I drink, I'm like, I drink because I'm like, this tastes good.
Right.
I like this beer.
Yeah.
I like this whiskey.
Right.
I'm not like, I want to get fucked up.
Yeah, you're not like putting handles of stuff down
Exactly.
generally.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from...
special occasions.
I forgot what that was now. Shit. Yeah, on one of our shows, remember you put down like a whole bottle of...
Basil Hayden.
Bourbon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of Basil Hayden. Oof. That was a fuckery.
Yeah, it was.
That was dumb.
Anyway.
I felt like shit the next morning there.
Still
drunk.
As well you should have. Yeah.
But yeah, generally speaking, though, I don't drink to get fucked up.
Right.
You know? So I'm like, well, I can't... I have to just try to maintain.
Yes.
But it's so hard to do when you're surrounded by animals
yeah.
that are all drinking.
I know, right?
You know?
That was my problem, Friday, because at one point I was like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, and they're just like, more beer, more beer. Like, I remember, I don't know how many times, like I said, someone's like, your hand's empty, here's a beer. And I'm like, okay, and it's Busch Light, so it's not like...
Yeah, it's not like it's like something heavy to...
Right, that's what I mean.
You
can keep drinking them and not feel them the way you might feel. And that's why I kept telling people when they were like, oh, shots, and I'm like, I don't want to do shots. I can't stay in control of myself as well with liquor.
Yes.
Because I'll be like knocking shots back and all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, my legs are gone and dead.
Dead.
Know? Beer I can usually gauge pretty well where I'm at,
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to stay mostly with beer.
Yeah, so I need to try to stay in the buzzed range.
Yeah.
And out of the sex zombie range. Basically.
Right. Well, I will say this.
Yes.
Had you not had a hall pass, it might not have been so bad.
That's probably true.
Because you said the words hall pass probably as many times as we've said, but we'll get to that.
Fair enough.
In fairness.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I've
Yeah.
I get nutty.
You were trying to.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof.
Indeed. Indeed. So what did we learn this week, kids? Tony's an animal.
Yeah, well.
With enough
I think
booze
we've
in it.
established that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I try to,
Yeah.
I try to maintain.
Yeah.
I'm like...
I know, that's where I usually am, too.
Yeah.
I try to get buzzed and then just keep it going.
Yeah.
And sometimes you accidentally go past that, but...
Boy, did I.
Yeah. My goal, if I do get past it, is I got to be careful I don't get into vomit range.
Right.
Because, how I projectile vomit, so...
So I figured out, and this is the best phrase I've ever heard, is, most people are... Banner not trying to be Hulk.
Right.
Sometimes you feel like Hulk not trying to, trying to be Banner.
Right.
That's kind of how I feel sometimes.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hulk trying to be Banner.
Right.
That's how it feels like sometimes.
I like it.
Yeah. Good God. Although I did have a freak out moment on the way home, though.
Yeah.
So we're driving. I'm in my mom's, fucking Denali.
Right.
Because I was like, hey, I need something that can haul a lot of people.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your car? And because my mom's awesome. She's like, sure.
Yeah.
Here's my brand new car. It's got 1,000 miles on it.
What's that? You guys are going to do all sorts of drinking? Sure, take my vehicle.
Exactly. Silly.
You're taking like a whole fucking car of wildlife?
Yeah, basically. But we're halfway home, and I had explicit instructions. Only you were to drive.
Right.
Right. But we're halfway home. And like I said, I thought I was still drunk. And my fucking left hand goes numb.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Just a stroke, no big deal.
And I'm like, well, that's weird. But I had my hand at 12 o'clock position.
Naturally.
So I'm like, maybe it's because my hand's in the air. So I put my hand at 6 o'clock position.
Right. Just because you wanted to handle your junk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. No. But then my right hand started going numb. And I'm like, well, that's fucking weird, too.
Yeah.
And then my cheeks started feeling weird, and it started, like, creeping up my arms. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I look, and there's a rest stop 2 miles away. So I'm like, Don, somebody needs to drive, because I don't know what's going on.
Right.
I thought I was dying. I had no idea.
It might have been a little bit.
Dude, I had no idea.
Yeah, it's just a little death, no big deal.
I was seriously freaking out.
Well, yeah.
Because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, is someone going to have to drive me to hospital?
Nah.
You know? Because seriously.
We would have just left you at the rest area.
Dude, my arms were going numb. My cheeks were going numb.
Right.
I got out and kind of like did a shake. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what that was about. Yeah, because we didn't know, because we didn't have any conversation.
No.
Because I was in a different vehicle.
Yeah.
And, I knew what was going on. Mainly because you had mentioned to me earlier that you might still be drunk.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I figured was going on, was that, you realized something and, it wasn't worth risking.
No, that's exactly what and like I said, I thought I was dying.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to die in this highway.
Right.
And I'm going to kill everyone in this car. Someone should drive.
Or not.
Yeah. So, Don took us the rest of the way
dead
home.
Man tell no tales.
That's true.
Right?
And
just make sure you live through it.
Yes. I would, so relaxed from the impact because drinking.
Right.
But, by the time we got back to Keith's house and we all departed, I felt way better.
Yeah.
But that was so fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I still don't. I hope it never happens
right?
again.
Yeah.
Because it fucked me up.
Yeah. Yeah, especially behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah, because and at first, because I honestly had that thought in my head, like, I might have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I just shake it off.
Get out, rub some dirt on it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Someone hands you a beer. Because here's the last thing you need.
Yeah, more beer.
Yeah.
That was so weird. And boy,
T gets into his bag, just starts handing you various bottles.
Booze.
Oof.
And boy, did my plan of having Jeannie pick up the kids derail. Because she didn't get home till like 8:30. So I had to end up running all over the place after I took you home.
That's fine.
Oh, it sucked. Well, because I called my in-laws, like, hey, you guys home? No, we're not. We're at lunch out in Maumee.
Convenient.
So I went home.
Yeah.
And I stayed at home for a while.
Which is right by Maumee.
Of course, yeah. And then, ended up driving, putting gas in my mom's car and picking those guys up and going to my mom's and getting my car. And, what a nightmare.
Which is exactly what you want to do when you're coming off of
a weekend bender.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it makes you feel real good.
You were fine.
Fuck.
Just had a couple beers before we went.
Ugh.
Straightened you right out.
That
Might
was
have a little hair of the dog, right?
That was my whole goal, was I'm going to take a day and detox, and then I could walk in, there's a beer waiting for me. Yeah, I'll have another one.
It's just one. You were all right. I haven't had anything since.
No?
No. I thought about it, and I was like, it's like, I think I'm good for the
Take
moment.
it easy for a
we
little
do
while.
something for T's birthday. I'm sure it'll be on again. But
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I have a responsibility at that point.
It's fair.
It's like, what's that? Booze to drink? Fine.
Like, all right, if I must.
Twist my arm.
It was a hell of a weekend.
It was.
And I would love to hang out with those guys again, because they were all fun.
Yes.
As long as I stay out of the crazy mode.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I can't drink that much ever again.
Yeah, you can.
Or at least I have to be, like, contained somehow.
We'll just get we'll just fucking shackle you up. We'll just leave you on the patio, That way, if you get sick, you're cool. If you need a place to lay down, you're all set.
Either that, or I need, like, a willing woman.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like the goat from Jurassic Park.
Right,
Just,
right.
Come after it.
That would have been accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have been dead on.
So,
yeah. So there you go, ladies. If any of you want to volunteer to be Tony's goat,
oh my
submit
God.
your applications to saltylanguage.com.
I felt so, after you guys were telling me some of the shenanigans I was up to, I felt so guilty.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, really? But like I said, accepted my Facebook friend request. Couldn't have been all bad.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, hilarious.
All I know is if I was sober, I'd probably be arrested for sexual assault. Or if she was sober, too.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
You're probably right.
Fuck. Of course, this is all hearsay. I don't actually know if this actually happened.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any evidence.
None that I know of. I should have taken some just
Perfect.
in case.
It's all stories.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I keep forgetting that I should do that so I have some dirt on you. Just in case.
Just in case.
Like Batman on the Justice League.
It's true. You got to have.
Yeah, I have that file.
Just in case. File.
Right. All right. Well, we're at 154. So
no shit.
We've just bullshitted for 2 hours about our trip.
We can do that.
Yeah. So we'll skip the one thing I was going to talk about till next week.
I'll pick it up next week. I got a news story that we can pick up next week too.
I'll tell you about what it is though, because you'll love what it is. But so go to saltylanguage.com. There should be a plethora of pictures and such up there, or whatever from this week. Not really links this week so much because we didn't do anything.
I'll you know what? On our website where I usually have the photos of links we talked about.
Yeah,
it'll be bachelor party photos.
There you go.
Yeah,
good times for everybody.
Yeah.
Go check those out and have a good time laughing at it. There's not a lot.
There's not a lot, but I mean, there's enough.
Because we were smart.
Like, yeah.
And
like I said, I'll just raid Facebook and pull some shit off it.
Right. Check out saltylanguage.com. As we said earlier, click the Amazon link in the upper right-hand corner. Buy all sorts of things for us.
Like raccoon butt plugs or whatever.
Raccoon tail butt plugs.
Yes.
If that's what you so desire.
Indeed.
I'm sure you can get them on there. But
I'm sure you can too. I'm not going to look though. I don't need that in my search history.
True enough. Check out podgodsnetwork.com for all the other shows in our network.
Oh.
Give them a listen.
Before we go, that's what I wanted to bring up. I completely forgot last week on updating the website.
Oh, right.
Of putting the Go Fuck Yourself Dirty Halo video on our site.
Right.
So I just put it up today, which is Thursday. And I'm going to leave it up all through the next update.
There you go.
So if you really have to see this video
over and over and over,
there's going to be a link at the very bottom of the page. It says "Go Fuck Yourself," and there's a picture of a guy flipping you off. Click the image, and I guess lube up and get ready.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whatever you need to do.
I guess. You can find the show on the Twitters at salty_language. You can find me at Stunami.
I am at Monotony.
You can also check out, if you want to find out, I didn't even think about it. We could have been putting stuff up on the Instagrams
that's true.
that I set up for the show.
We're fucking idiots.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take some of the pictures and do that.
That's a good idea.
Anyway, you can find the show at Salty Language on Instagram. Yeah. Anything else?
Dude, I got nothing.
All right, well...
besides cirrhosis of the liver, probably.
I know, right? I kind of feel wrong telling people to have a beer this week. Have a beer, you'll be fine.
No, whoa, hold on, let's back up.
What?
Have 200 plus beers, you'll be fine.
Nice.
And stay salty, of course.
And, of course, go watch Dirty Halo. Go fuck yourselves.
Ooh!
We're out of here.
Hi everyone, it's your friendly neighbourhood podcast voiceover lady, Rita Ramnani here. I'm here to tell you about some changes that have occurred regarding a couple of podcasts on the Barker Podcast Collection. Well, you may have noticed the Oddcast Podcast UK has changed its name. That's right, it will no longer be a mouthful to say, thank goodness, nor will it be the 500,000th show of that name on the internet. Instead, the show has taken on the name, wait for it, the Not Listening Podcast. Pretty simple. To coincide with the popular blog of the same name, the podcast has now become simply #NotListening. This doesn't actually affect the way you listen to the show, as it's still on the same feed and can still be found at barkerpodcast.webs.com. Also, the other show, It's Not Soccer, has integrated itself into the Not Listening podcast, meaning the same format will now be moved over to this show. Are you still with me? It's not that difficult, I swear. All this means is that if you want to keep listening to Adam and Billy, and I mean if, on It's Not Soccer, you will have to subscribe and follow the Not Listening podcast. Show formats are staying the same, it's simply a new name. Much like Opal Fruits becoming Starburst, or Marathon Bars becoming Snickers. So there you go. A few changes to your favourite podcasts. Right, I'm off now. Enjoy the rest of your day. God, seriously, does Adam really think a name change will improve this awful fucking show? Anyone?
You're listening to the Clutch and Wiggle Entertainment Radio Network on CWERadio.com, home to such shows as Aristocrats Radio, Broadcasting Under the Influence, The Courtesy Flush, The Clutch and Wiggle Experience, and my own show, The Radio Ghosts. Clutch and Wiggle Entertainment Radio. Uncensored internet talk radio, sports, sex, political and entertainment news. Because what else would an immature adult want to listen to?